Goodness. All right. I'm getting links out. You guys are going to have to let me know if you can hear me. I am like at a loss for words about what's going on with all of my shit. I moved. All right, hang on. Let me focus for a second so I don't screw everything up. I don't hear any beeps. I don't know. It was saying my device. It just like it was. I mean, I guess I started over everything like because I moved again. But like I've just never seen it. My signal's good. My signal's excellent. So I don't freaking know. I don't even know if anybody can hear me now. But let me check these. Send these links out real quick, and then we will go from there. Darby, please don't cry. I can't take the stress right now. And yes, I will be having a drink. Man, it's taking forever for my email to pull up too. So like, I don't even know what to make of that. All right, I'm gonna come into StreamYards and see if you. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, and see if y'all are good there, and see if anybody can see me. I need to check my I watch this link probably doesn't even work because there's nobody even here yet. So I'm probably gonna have to go do it again. Darby, can you please not whine? Okay, your life is not that bad. I can't see if my little ring like this. Remember this happened to me last week, you guys, right? But that was a I'm gonna hi Brandon, hi Beauty, hi October, and Sugar, and I see everybody's here. Hey Jesse Scott, thanks for trolling me. You can hear everything. See, it's just on my end. At least I have the chat this week, but it's way behind. But I mean, I gotta check and see if my link situation is all right. I might have to go resend links. There's a few links out. Hold on, let me go to my let me find my YouTube channel so I can talk to you. It was just like, I mean, I can't even, I'm trying to pull up my freaking email right now. Oh my God, I just walked the dog. I think it's 0 out. The actual air temperature yesterday was -8, brothers and sisters. Oh, hold on one second. All right, sorry you guys. That you're gonna hear a whole lot of dogs in a minute because. All right, let me check my. Oh my God, this is like disastrous. I'll see you in a second, like for real. I'm trying. Bear with me, you guys. Let me find my channel and see what's up with that. I need to see what you guys are seeing, and apparently, I might have to go recopy links. And I couldn't get my freaking Gmail up. I was waiting for Tara so she could send a link for me because it's probably going to be quicker for her. I'm going to recopy this link and send it again. Because sometimes it's weird like that. I'm just saying everything. Oh, wait a minute. I heard somebody's at the door. And again, it's going to take an hour to find that person. Tara-boo, can you send... Hold on, let me add you. Oh my God! Again, you have no. Listen, I don't know and people are gonna be like, "Oh, Allie's dry begging." No, because my situation has changed, and I'll soon be able to care for myself again. So I need a new laptop or something because this shit is not right. I don't know if I had more time. I don't know, man. Hi, chicken. Hi, JK. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I can't even get my email to open.
Who do you want? Well,
I need.
first of all, your computer it might be updating, but
I
who do you
checked
want?
that. Stellar is the only one that I do on email instead of Twitter.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it. I'll send it to Stellar every Saturday night.
Thank you. Thanks. I mean, because it depends on like I don't know. I gotta fucking like let's find out what this disaster is gonna look like. All right, let's see. It kept saying my devices weren't working and stuff. Hi. Oh, look at my hair got all lopsided and dilapidated. Oh wait, only one bun came up at first. Did you see that, Tara? I thought I was having a bad
Say
hair
that
situation.
again.
Only one bun popped up at first.
Oh,
So I thought I was like lopsided, but actually the other bun is there now.
yeah,
But
it's
maybe
just
not.
that
No, I don't know what's
program you're
going on.
using.
I don't know what's going on with my shit. I really don't. But this happened to me last weekend, and I thought it was the hotspot. So then remember, I switched to actual Wi-Fi. No, I was on Wi-Fi. Switched to hotspot. Problem solved. Now I'm on hotspot, and it's not. This is a computer issue, a laptop issue. It's got to be because everything else seems to be fine. Hi, you guys. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. The last 2 Saturdays, I've been struggling to keep the dream alive. Bear with me. And other people need to check their Twitters. And I know some of you might be busy and might not be able to come right away. But we're all here and checking in. Oh, Sugar, thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Oh, by the way, I think I missed. I haven't had a. I, I haven't gotten a stupid YouTube, and it's no like I haven't been trying, but I haven't gotten a stupid YouTube check in like forever. But I missed. I didn't think Orion's Chicken. I think I ended the stream or something because the delay, dude. And so like I got some shit last week, and they were like, "Chicken super chatted you $20," and I didn't say thank you. So now, I mean, do you want like a really? Should I make it up to you? The song like really really good, or how can I make that up to you, brother? I was slow. It was slow. They were like, "Oh, you didn't even wait. You ended the stream." But see, what I'm seeing is so behind. But I think it's better on my phone. Yeah, I don't freaking know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna cry. Susie Pratchey in the house.
You
Thank you.
did you download a Windows 11 yet?
No, I think I probably need some kind of updating shit that to get. It's just it came out of nowhere. It's not even like it was a slow decline. You feel me?
Yeah, that's Windows. Who knows what's going on? It happens to all of us. Let me say hi to
Well,
everybody.
God, because the only thing that was frustrating me was last week because I was, someplace else and I was using that Wi-Fi. Actually, I was pirating that Wi-Fi. So I thought that that was the problem. And then as soon as I went on my hotspot, it was just like back to normal. Well, now my only option, because where I'm at, doesn't have Wi-Fi, so I have to use hotspot. So it has to be the hotspot, Tara. It has to be. It's just going so freaking slow, man. Yeah,
The internet slow or the computer slow?
it's the computer because the
Yeah.
audio. It's this. I don't know. Everything on my screen is slow, basically.
Yeah, I don't
Obviously,
think
we're
that's
on live
the internet.
audio. I couldn't even
My
get.
my computer was doing that a few weeks ago.
What did you do? I remember that. I remember you mentioning it. Didn't you have to update something?
No, well, I don't want to get into that, but it just kind of went away
I
on its
think
own.
they do a whole thing on it. Hi, sheepdog. David. Welcome, David. And my favorite house troll, Nutsack, in the house. I'm not. You better look out, brother, because there's going to be a lot of people wanting to ride you. You know how that
Somebody
goes.
wants to ride nutsack.
Yeah, somebody wants to ride somebody's nutsacks because it's been going around like these nuts, all this stuff. And since we have Nutsack here, I just want to make sure he looks out for himself because of all the people wanting to ride somebody's nutsack. Yet again, I was sent a bunch of clips about it. I actually have a video on deck that I was going to put up so that we could you guys could laugh with me tonight. But again, computer problems. So there's that.
Well, if you ever want to see some of Amanda's old hangouts, let me know. I can display them.
Yes, I haven't seen any of those in forever.
Wait, no, you haven't seen her
She
first
came
ones.
in. She came in and popped in and said hi to me. The last time I saw her anywhere, she popped in my side chat and I was all excited to see her. And then she just said hi and everything, and there was no explanation. Nobody was I was just glad. I was like, oh my god, right, you're alive. And then I didn't see surprise guest. And then I never saw her after that, is what I'm saying. So it was nice that she popped in to say hi. But after that, nothing. And so I don't think anybody's seen her. Have you? This was 3 months ago. I think
No, nobody's seen her at all.
I was still in the camper, so I'm talking this was probably June. Oh, my floating head is here. Hi, me. Look, I got my body this time.
Well, you look good. Your hair looks good too.
I don't even know what it is. It's a bunch of bobby pins and a bandana. I don't even know.
Holly, do you like pecans and walnuts and nuts and cashews and almonds? Do you?
Yep. If you all remember, that was I could not wait when after I made that decision, and it was after chemo, and it was too hard to keep trying to save teeth. So when I didn't have teeth, the number one thing I wanted was hold on, you guys, 1 second. Oh my god.
Oh, so the side chat, is the Super Bowl official, or are the playoffs still going? I guess Cincinnati's in and 49ers. Is that it? Are the playoffs over with?
All right, here I am. Sorry, guys. No, so my friend Jen keeps warning me that the dogs are gonna start barking and then they start barking, and I'm like, you don't have to warn me because they're gonna bark. So we have 4 dogs in a house right now. Well, all right, bye you guys. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, so and then so that's what I was saying. So anyway, the one thing that I couldn't wait that I missed when I was waiting to get my stupid freaking teeth was cashews. Like I just missed, you know what I mean? Like I just missed cashews so much. But like I don't know, there's like aren't they torn about like how good or not good they are? Like
Well,
I mean
that's the
sometimes they
thing.
say they're good for you, sometimes they say they're not.
I don't think they're good or bad, and I ate them through the holidays.
Right.
A real big jar, and I didn't gain any weight from it.
Well, I mean that's what it's supposed to be, good cholesterol basically, but they're still like oily. I don't freaking know. They're natural. I don't see anything.
Well,
I
you
do like
know they're not a true nut, right?
yeah, no, they're a legume.
Yeah, there is some weird, creepy
It's a
thingamajig.
legume. It's a creepy bean. It's some kind of creepy bean. A legume. You guys know that, right? Hi, Savannah.
Oh, remember when the Blue Lagoon came out and everybody was all excited to see
Oh, it was
Brooke
such a big
Shields?
yeah. You got to
Didn't
see her
didn't
boobies. Right? Oh,
did,
that was
didn't
they
they
did the
show
cooch.
her hoochie coochie too?
Yeah, they did the cooch too, right? Yeah, that was a big ass deal. And then that caused a huge fashion trend or beauty trend of big eyebrows again, which have now just because you know all that shit recycles itself, but people were plucking eyebrows again.
Oh yeah.
And she had huge eyebrows, and she's been known for her eyebrows ever since. But that was from the Blue Lagoon.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Hi Trish, MB. Hey baby.
So, Holly, the playoffs are over or no?
Good to see everybody. P2E, how are you feeling, brother? I've been meaning. I moved. I'm sorry. Fucking assholes, man. I don't know why they got to do this shit every fucking week. And the one week I was already having problems. Dude, I turned this shit over to the police last week. So like they're gonna find out who buys the number. You can't continue. You have so many attached to you. 50 or 68 now. I have fucking deleted. Just stop with your fucking stupidity. And I don't talk about these people. Does it bother any of you guys that we all know New Jersey numbers? I mean, like, why don't they just leave me the fuck alone? I don't talk about you people. And can I get back to my friend fucking prepping? How are you doing, brother? Are you feeling okay? Him and Pac, I was worried about both of them. They both had some health stuff.
Oh, did you hear me, Holly? Is the Super Bowl official now or no?
I'm not sure because I've been like, I'm not sure.
Well, nobody in the side chat knows.
Normally, I would know. How can there not be anybody? Where's Midwestern Cheesehead? She would know.
She's always a little late.
Yeah, true. Well, Susan Pratchey was gonna pop in too, and then Stellar should be around somewhere. Although I went so late. Okay, we have a surprise guest.
Hey, Marshall.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
It is my honor and pleasure
Oh, God.
to be graced by the Queen of Rochester, New York, and the Queen of San Diego, California. And it's your pleasure and honor to be graced by the nomadic king of the free world, coming to you live from the Lone Star State of Texas and El Paso, Texas, baby. From the Royal Chariot and coming to you from an undisclosed location. Having my Starbucks coffee.
I'm undisclosed. See? I'm undisclosed.
Mars coffee here.
You went back over the border? What do you do that all the time? You just go back and forth? Is it no big deal to cross the border like that?
Well, no. What most people do is they don't drive over the border. They'll park on the American side and walk over. And so that's a lot more simple. It's a lot easier. You don't have to have Mexican insurance. Now, how can you hear me? Because I'm using my Bluetooth earbuds. How's my audio?
It's good.
I'm trying to highlight stuff, but here we go.
Yeah, good. But anyways, a lot of people, the way they cross these border towns is they'll park on the American side and walk over. That way you don't have to buy Mexican insurance, and walking over is a breeze. It takes literally minutes instead of waiting in line to drive back in, or drive vice versa. So
Well,
it's a lot simple.
It's much hard. I'm just curious because it's much hard. The Canadian border is like a lot more strict, and then they have that bridge. Like I think it's the Rainbow. One of you guys can tell me, like the Rainbow Bridge or whatever. That was closed for a long time because of COVID. It was just no no walking traffic.
What's the bridge? I think I crossed over. Is that the Sarnia Bridge where they have all the commercial trucks? It's north of Detroit.
I don't know that stuff. I only know the New York stuff, which is the French. But I had a horrible. I crossed over north of Detroit, where a lot of the commercial trucks cross over. Right.
And when I was crossing over, I got pulled over by the immigration. And they're asking me what I'm doing. They wanted to search my van. And I told them I'm visiting.
Why did you do that? You must have been up to something.
I have no idea. I had my passport. I had everything. And they kept on asking me who I'm here to visit.
You have somebody tied up back there in the jungle room? You have somebody
the thing is I asked them. I had somebody. I told them, I said, I'm visiting Norm. And then when I called Norm, because they wanted to talk to Norm on the phone, he wouldn't answer his phone. So I got held up for 2 hours. And make a long story short, let me just say this.
If you can.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Yeah, so one of the border agents, there's a storage box on top of the Lisa Marie that I never used. The previous owner installed it. It's on top of the roof.
So that's where the hostage was.
No, they were asking, they're like, what's in there? I'm like, I don't have anything in there. I'm like, first of all, that ladder is made for somebody that's like 100, maybe 200 pounds maximum. So one of the border patrol guys was bigger than me. I mean, the guy had to be at least maybe almost 300 pounds. And he's like, I want to go up there. And he's like, I want to go up there and see what you have up in that box. And I said, if you do that, you're going to rip the whole ladder off the rig, because the ladder is made out of aluminum and it's very flimsy. And he didn't end up going up there and seeing what I had. I don't even remember if they searched the inside, but they gave me a hard time for no reason. I don't know why. In Mexico,
did it occur to you that you might have been insulted that you called him overweight?
No. This was they already had made the decision to hold me. And they told me to get out of the vehicle and wait. And I waited a couple of hours. They finally asked me a bunch of questions. I answered them. And Norm wouldn't answer his phone, and I don't know why they wanted to talk what the deal was. But Mexico is so easy. A lot of the time when you cross into Mexico, there's nobody stops you. You just pay a little fee, or there's no fee, or you just walk in. And when you come back, a lot of people say you have to have a passport. You don't. You can cross over with your driver's license, and they'll let you over if you're walking.
Hold on. I got to interrupt you for a second. I'm trying to get, because I asked you this earlier. I was trying to get to the skinny of it. So like I haven't been around or anything at all. And I didn't know what was going on with like skid marks or whatever, but it seems to me that a lot of people are mad at you. So were they triggering you or trying to get you to say shit, or like why people in the chat are saying like,
to be honest with you, I don't think it's
a chance to tell. Because
I'll tell you this much: I'm in a positive mood. I want to talk about meaningful things, and I think
no. But I'd rather hear it from you, because it seems like a lot of people are mad.
I think to me talking about the bottom of YouTube and drama and the trolls and all that, it's really a waste of time. It really doesn't. It really doesn't bring anything to the table. And
see, Saturday Night Without a Fight. That's the title. So
yeah, I'm here to answer some questions, like I told you, about the RV lifestyle. I'm here to have some meaningful conversation, and I don't really want to I want to start off fresh and positive. I don't want to get into all the
Yeah, no, and I'm
the,
trying to. I'll
the
give you
trolls
hi,
and
Janice.
drama bottom of YouTube. I just don't think that
Giving you-
it's a good thing.
Dude, I understand. I'm giving you the chance. It's good. Be
Yeah,
positive. Right.
I think we can talk about so many
Me and
more
Tara have
topics, so many
fun.
more subjects. You know,
Me and
so
Tara have fun on Saturday night. We talk about all kinds of bullshit. So
yeah,
stick
and
the
to me,
program. I
yeah.
can't ignore the people in the side chat that are, they're my friends and they're loyal to me and they're like, okay, see you later. I had to mention it. So, you know what I mean?
Well, a lot of people, people when you're on a panel, people might say things, you might say things back, and a lot of that, as we all know, is negative. I was
Right.
negative, they were negative. I guess some people look at it as having fun. Some people look at it as having hate speech. Some people
Oh,
look at it as everybody has their own. Everybody has their own style on YouTube. Whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? But
well, our Saturday night, our whole intention, Tara and I, where we were just going to be non-drama, right, Tara? And I think you guys in the chat, we've done a pretty good job at that, don't you think?
I just think, my opinion, there's so many more subjects and topics to talk about in life. It could be RV lifestyle, it could be politics, it could be food, it could be travel, it could be health, it could be food. There's so many subjects to talk about. But I think when you devolve into that conversation of just attacking each other and the tit and tat and back and forth, it's not a positive thing,
I
so
understand
that's
that.
just my opinion. So.
See, my mods are still doing their job. Thank you, Patsy. Appreciate it. God, I'm so freaking congested from the.
But I'm here. I'm gonna be here till about 10:40 because I've got to go and do something in about 30 minutes, and then I'll pop back on. But I just came on if anybody has any questions about the RV lifestyle, van life, RVs, motorhomes.
Well, I know people were wondering, because you were talking about Mexico and shit. So I guess that's the latest with you, right? You got that girlfriend now or whatever?
Well, I haven't been over the border because I tested positive for COVID and I'm just recovering. I've been sick for over 10 days. So basically, I'm just waiting to get. They told me I had to wait 10 days after my positive test, which I think was the 19th.
I can't. Didn't they change that though to 5? I thought they changed it to 5 because that's Pratchey, but then I think they changed it back to 10 on Pratchey. Right,
well,
Pratchey?
I've been sick. I've been sick since about maybe the 10th. It's been well over almost 10 days, and it still says I'm positive. So I think it takes a while to get out of your system. So I guess I'll find out 10 days after. I'm going to get tested again on the 31st. But I don't want to. I want to go to the bars and have a good time and experience the nightlife in Mexico, but I don't want to put anybody at risk. So I've been staying kind of quarantined, just for the safe side,
Right, for the safety of others. You don't want to get people sick, of course.
Right. So
we try not to talk about the C word anyway because you get in trouble for that now. So YouTube. Hi, John Doe. If I didn't say hi.
What do you mean you get in trouble for that?
YouTube is you have to be very careful about discussing the virus. They're very what am I trying to say, Tara? Yeah. They censor it, right?
Yeah, they're censoring the word COVID.
Right. So me and Tara have to spell it or we just shut it down. We're like, no, off the table. Can't talk about it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what their protocols are on that exactly. I haven't been,
Well,
so
I would say my opinion, but we can't.
Yeah, I was wanting to come to San Diego and Tijuana, but when I saw gas prices being $4.40 a gallon, I'm like, that's really high. And here in El Paso, you can get gas.
Is it 4? Is it 4? I think we're at.
It's higher than that. It's
Is it really? Holy
it's almost impossible to live in this city.
Well, I saw this guy try to fill his truck today, And because I think California's the fuel's a little bit higher than New York right now. Plus, you got to figure like the further away from the city I am, it's a little bit cheaper. But this guy, Tara, this guy had like a quarter ton, and he was up to like $115, and he was just like, he looked at me, he's like, it's an endless pit, it's a never ending. He couldn't fill it.
Yeah, any kind of truck is ridiculous for gas.
Absurd, man. Hey, Chris,
I wanted to show you guys. So how much is gas over there? How much is gas over there in San Diego?
From what I remember, it was like $4.64.
I can't remember it being. Can you guys? I can't even remember it being this high in fucking forever.
Here, here's my jean jacket. Do you see that, Holly? My jean jacket. Yeah.
Hold on, we're in a new location.
Let me see. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Here. Yeah, I don't know. Was that the only one size 5X that they had?
Yeah, can you see it or not?
Yeah. See, me and Tara talk about fashion. You're welcome to talk about fashion with us.
Yeah, I was just letting you guys know. I don't know, denim is very denim. This is a 5X jacket. I wear 5X. It fits me good.
It's crazy that you could find.
Yeah, and I just let you guys know. I was shopping in the mall the other day, and I could not find anything over 2X.
Okay, 39. Wow.
And it's I couldn't find anything over 2X. It's so hard to find a denim jacket or vest.
Tara, how do you feel about denim? Because I'm not a fan. I don't really wear jeans ever at all.
Denim jeggings are okay.
We like the
and
I'll admit to that. Yes, I do have jeggings. I do.
Yeah, and then men look good in jeans. Men look good in jeans. Do you got any jeans pants, Marshall?
Yeah, I bought some jeans with it. I bought some really good jeans. Look at these. They're like designer jeans. I don't know if you guys can see them, but look at the pattern on these things. They're beautiful. Can you see that in the camera?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, those are
Can you see that?
Yeah, those are kind of cool.
Look at the legs on them. You see the legs? How they got the pattern?
Oh, no.
Wow.
You see that?
Are you wearing skinny jeans?
Yeah. I like the way the skinny jeans look. They look really cool. But I don't know. Let's see. Can you see it? Let me see if the lighting is. How about now? Do you see it better now?
They're very. I wouldn't have expected you.
Look at the pattern. I got those, and then I got look at these over here. These are so cool. These skinny jeans, and I got them. And look at the pattern on the leg on this one. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Like those are fashionable shit, man.
And I got these. Listen, I got these for. These are made by Reaction. I got them. I got one pair for $12.99. They're originally $59. I got it for $12.99 one pair, and I got another pair. This is made by Truth and Substance.
That to me, Cat, that's exactly what. That's why I see. We're always same page.
These gray ones are $84. They're made by Truth and Substance, and I got them for $5.99. And the jean jacket. I got the jean jacket for $24.99. The price on that was originally like $75. Yeah, I got a great deal of Burlington Coat Factory.
Those are really.
Some guys do wear those tight jeans, Holly.
I think the skinny jeans look good. When you go to Walmart, I got a pair of jeans from Walmart. They were so baggy. And they did not look good at all. They looked like crap.
Well, I bet you they weren't any cheaper than those ones. I mean, $12.99 for men's jeans is really, really cheap. When I used to have to buy them for my son, holy shit, man! You guys know, guys.
Yeah, well,
yes.
Burlington Coat Factory is great because they have larger sizes for bigger guys, and they got a lot of nice stuff marked down, and they're. I think they hands down beat any of the competitors like TJ Maxx, Ross Dress for Less, Marshalls.
What are you talking about, Burlington?
Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory.
I know, you're lucky. I wish I had a Burlington.
Yeah. But did you see the design on those jeans? Those are very high-end jeans.
I'm surprised you like. So are your days of wearing those weird pantsuits over? Because you looked a little like Hillary Clinton in drag.
Yeah. What do you
I
mean?
know they're
What
like
is
an
it?
ethnic thing, right? For because you're Assyrian, but like, and I know a lot of people made fun of you for those, but like, I just gotta say, like, as a woman, like, I was not a fan of those. I'm just surprised that you would have something that stylish. No offense,
Well,
I'm impressed. But are you
well,
done wearing those weird suits with the matching
no,
top
no,
and
no,
bottom?
no. I have the suits too, and the suits are versatile because I can wear a turtleneck shirt with the sport coat, or if I want, I can go with the tie and the vest, or I can just wear a turtle. Like right now, I'm gonna wear a turtleneck with these, or a V-neck, just a regular long sleeve
Hi, Robbie.
shirt. And so I like this because I got these cheap and they're stylish and they're great and they fit. And that's why I'm saying denims, people don't understand this. I went to the shopping mall and they didn't have any denim jackets that were over 2X. And I wear a 5X. And
No,
I went to
that's why
Walmart.com.
I said I can't believe that you found those. I found that
Yeah.
coat. Did they? They
And-
probably only have one, right? Did they only have one?
Exactly. So, like
Yeah.
I tell you how hard
You
it's
know
to find. I went to Walmart.com
Goldie.
and they were sold out of all the large sizes. And when I went to Burlington Coat Factory, I found a couple of these jackets. One of them was a 4X, and I didn't buy it. The next day I went to Burlington Coat Factory, it was gone. I'm like, oh shoot! And then I ended up going to another one, not expecting to find one. And I was thinking, I hope I find a 5X. This 5X will fit me better than 4X. And I went into the store, and guess what? There was one left, one in the whole store, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my god, I found it!
Yeah, no, you
And
got lucky, for real.
yeah, so finding my point is finding jean jackets or vests that are larger size are it's very hard. It's very hard. It's really hard.
Well, I'm glad you got to show it off.
so-
I understand you were very excited about it. It was a good find, dude. That's what I'm saying. So like, if anybody's mad
Yeah.
or whatever, we're just being positive, doing what me and Terry do. We talk about the fashion and all that, and
Yeah,
Marsha was
so
very
denim.
excited about this jean jacket.
So
I'm just not a fan of.
I think denim. I think
anything
denim looks
denim
good on
ever.
everybody. I think denim is timeless. I think it will look good on anybody. If you wear a denim jacket, a denim shirt, a denim vest, I think denim is timeless. I think anybody can look good in denim. You know?
No, denim really never does go out of style. I think just the different versions of it. I'm just saying, me personally, I never liked them. I never liked jeans. Like, even when I was younger, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of denim. I mean, maybe in the 80s, I might have had a jean jacket, but I didn't.
Well, I remember when I was when I used to do the whole Elvis thing. I used to have a denim. I used to have these blue jeans, and I used to stuff them in these boots, like these tactical boots, and I used to wear just a blue jean vest, and it was kind of like a biker look, and a lot of people like that. A lot of people like that.
Long time no see. Hi, Biker Aussie.
So I like denim. I wish more people would start getting back into denim.
Yeah, I was never into it to begin with, so I don't know. I'm not a fan. I just don't. Well, like Tara said, she reminded me jeggings. Do you know what jeggings are, Marshall?
What are those? What are those? No, I know she mentioned that. Well, what are those?
You know what leggings are, right? Leggings are just like almost like some people call them
like the tight, like the tight pants, the leggings. Yeah, I know what leggings are.
Cotton, right? A lot of people, they're almost like footless tights, and you can wear them under like a dress or with like a longer shirt. Some people wear them with like a short shirt. They really shouldn't. But
what's a jegging though? What's a jegging?
It looks like denim, but it's not. Well, some of them are really made out of denim, but most of them they look like denim. Like the fabric looks like.
Wasn't back in the 80s? Back in the 80s, wasn't Guess jeans for women and men? Weren't they very popular back in the 80s? Guess, everybody remembers Guess, right?
Yeah, I think they were popular in the 80s and 90s.
Guess watch. Is that really like? Because I have always said my loyalty lies.
Did you guys ever? Did you guys ever hear of a?
That's not Rosie. That's not Rosie.
She would never. Like, are you serious?
Did you ever? Did you guys remember the Francis Jabros? Jabros? What do they call them? Jabros?
Jabroni?
No, the blue jeans that were called Jabros. Francis Jabro.
No, I don't.
You ever heard of those?
Never heard of them.
Those are really famous. They had the button fly. And they were famous in the 80s and 90s. They were called They used to call them. Well, I guess they used to call them gerbos, or whatever they
I've never
abbreviated.
fucking heard of that. I remember. Tara, remember Jordache?
Well, yeah.
Jordache.
That. Those
What
were
about
cheap.
Lucky?
My sister crappy hand-me-downs of the Jordache.
Well, I think
What about
Lucky
Lucky?
is more for men, right?
Lucky brand. You remember? Is
Yeah.
that for men? Lucky brand?
Yeah, I have some guy
Never
jeans
heard of
of
that.
Lucky.
Really? I've never
But
heard of that.
Yeah,
I'm
they're-
surprised you guys. Lucky is a very good name brand, right? They've always
I've never
made
heard
great
of that.
quality
And
stuff.
I used to buy pants. Like,
I
is
think
that,
so.
is it still around, Tara? Because like I never. Even
I don't know because I
never
don't.
bought those for my kid even, and he's 23.
Well, you probably didn't see it. I guess it used to be around.
I don't remember it.
They're for guys.
You would laugh at
So
that.
out of all the jeans, which ones do you think are the most iconic or best? There's Wrangler, there's Levi's, there's
Yeah, that's an
Rustler,
easy-
there's
It's an
Lee.
it's an easy question, Marshall. Levi's is the most famous name in jeans in history.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Levi's is the
worldwide.
most.
International. Every country.
See what's interesting about jeans is they're all cut a different way. There's bootleg, there's skinny leg, there's straight leg, there's regular fit, there's baggy. There's so many different cuts to the jeans. It's interesting how many different cuts there is.
Well, that's another thing why I don't like them that much either, because I'm 5'2.5". So like getting jeans that fit what am I gonna do? Get a cute size? But then my butt isn't gonna fit in there, right? So shit, I gotta plug my computer. Why is my laptop?
Yeah. What about shoes, Marshall? Women love men wearing really nice shoes.
Well, I have some really nice Giorgio Brutini boots.
No, those boots. That's what I'm talking
but-
about. Those boots that goes with the suits. Like, no.
Well, the boots can go with anything.
no,
The
they
boots are
can't.
universal.
No.
Yeah, they could. Now,
It's a
if
free
I go,
country, you can put them with anything. Doesn't mean they go. I was so proud
Yeah.
of the Jack, and we're making progress.
yeah,
and we gotta
I
get-
got the reason that I got these was because I have I think one of the best walking shoes are called the Nike Air Monarchs. They're a dad shoe, and they're made for
Yeah.
big guys like me who've got really big wide feet. I've got a very wide foot. My foot is like a 4E, and that's the only shoe that I can get my foot in. So
my dad just
I
said
can
that.
wear the black Nike Air Monarchs, and I could wear it with these blue jeans and walk around Mexico, and I'm comfortable. Or I could, if I want to go dressier, if I'm going to go into a club, I could go with the Brutini boots. And Giorgio Brutini boots are universal. You can wear them with anything. You can wear them with a suit. You can wear them with blue jeans. You can wear them with anything. So I like denim. I've always liked denim. So I think what is Tara's? What is your favorite denim blue jeans, Tara, that you had that you own? Is it Levi's or Lucky? What's your favorite one? What do you got?
I'll tell you what, it was a secret, but I'll let out the secret.
Yeah, let it out.
My favorite jeans are called Mudd, M-U-D-D.
Oh no,
Mudd.
I like Mud. I like Mud everything. I have that Mud does shoes too. You know.
Oh, do they?
They used to do big. I don't know if they.
Yeah,
do
those
anymore.
are the sexiest jeans,
I
Marshall,
love
for
Mud.
women.
If I had to pick a favorite,
Really?
if I was
Now,
gonna wear, probably the Marshall. Hold on.
okay, go ahead.
If I
Sorry.
had to pick any pair of if I were to wear jeans or whatever, I like Mud, Tara. That would be the one pair because they have petite. They have petite, which means they can come in shorter, right? Because you can't really fucking hem jeans. I mean, you can, but it's.
Well, I like them because they're extra long.
But they go both ways. You can get the extra short ones too. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't like extra short. I want them really long.
Extra short, because you're not vertically challenged like myself.
So,
Right.
so Tara, I was going to ask you about the Mud jeans. How much does one of those run for women? Are they men or women jeans? How much?
$27 each.
That's pretty reasonable. Now, what color of denim do you like? Because there's dark blue, there's medium, there's more washed out, there's white. What color?
Medium.
You mean just a medium? Okay.
Medium.
So
yeah.
like a I
Yeah,
like the lighter denims. I think the lighter denims look better.
well,
More
they
on the
look
lighter
good
side.
too. I like them all, but my favorite's the regular medium blue.
Okay, that'd be cool if you made a video and made a review on them on your channel. That'd be cool to watch.
Yeah,
I
we
wear
love
them
it.
all the time. Go
That's
to
what's
my
so funny about it. You can laugh.
Twitter
That's what's so funny. It doesn't
Twitter
always
page,
have to be
Marshall. I'm
serious.
wearing them all the time.
Okay, I gotta follow you on Twitter. I didn't know you had a Twitter. I just followed Holly. I don't go on Twitter that much, but
Tara has a huge Twitter actually. Tara's
Well, 3,700's
well,
just
I mean,
Really?
the interesting
tiny.
thing about your Twitter though, you have like a lot more international like stuff than I do. You know what I mean? I have people that ever since we've been streaming together, I made friends with like a few people. I have people that follow me now from like other countries because of you.
Well, I used to post your channel on my Instagram,
Right.
and then I
Right. I
stopped.
met some really nice people. People that
Well,
are
I can bring you back over there. I took it off, Holly, because it didn't seem like we were getting anywhere.
Anna. Well, yeah, because then when the drama crept in, like and I'm telling you, man, like what put it like took the wind out of our sails was when they went after Pansy. It was so uncalled for.
Oh yeah,
and it derailed us, and it derailed the whole purpose of what I'm even doing tonight. Like nobody has to be right. It doesn't always have to be contentious, right? And that's all we kept trying to do. And then somebody had to go out of their way, and they're the same dickbags that already called me, and the same dickbags that are fucking typing in the channel, and just that negativity and nastiness. I don't know what you get out of it. I just don't. I don't know. So.
Well, I say give Marshall another chance. It's a new year. Maybe he'll turn out to be much nicer and everything, and at least give him a chance,
I just think that after talking to Holly, I just think that there's a lot of I think she's even came to the conclusion. I came to a lot of conclusions. There's just a lot of hateful people on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sick of
There's
it.
a lot of trolling, and not to name anybody or whatever, but I'm saying there's a lot of negativity. So I thought to myself, okay, where can somebody go and just have a good chat, a good conversation, and socialize?
I think this is probably our 9th month where we've just been trying every Saturday night, trying just to like, can't we all just sit around and chat? Which is like why a lot of people came here to begin with. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like shitty all the time, Oh, Pritchie. I mean, as long as people are, and I say this to you guys all the time, and people are probably going to be mad at me or whatever. As long I treat people the way they treat me, if we can be respectful to each other on panel. And I've hosted a lot of Tara and I, because it's our stream together, but we've hosted a lot of ones together where we've had people up, right, Tara, that used to be big enemies, right? And they were totally here together. So what's so wrong with that? Why do people get so mad?
Well,
hey Genevieve. I mean, it's
time. There's a saying: time heals.
Hey y'all.
I just think that that's
hi, Susan.
Pratchie in the house. Marshall, do you know my friend Pratchie?
Really, I don't know. I don't know who she is. I have no idea.
Well, Susan. She's a lovely, lovely woman.
Yeah, we've never met.
Yeah, the only one of your friends that I know that's prominent is Midwestern Mary. I don't know anybody besides her and CJ. I don't really know who else watches you.
Yeah, me
who else watches your stuff as far as?
Well, I think CJ needs a different hairstyle than that.
Yeah, I know you wanted to talk about that. It's been bugging you for a while now.
Now is Quinn the African American gentleman that used to go on G Mango's chat? Is that Quinn or is that somebody else? The Quinn on the side chat.
That's not the Quinn on the side chat. That's the Quinn that hangs out on Mark Terry's channel.
Yeah, that's Quindarius.
Quinny is
okay. Quindarius. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. I was trying to figure that out.
The woman, Quinny. Quinny's the woman that's been around. She's been around forever.
Oh,
Quinn is
okay,
good
okay.
on-
So
yeah,
Quinn,
doesn't
so
come over
Quinn,
here. The Mangos
Quinn
people don't
Darius.
come over here. They don't like me and Tara.
I see. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if it was Quinn Darius or I don't know who that other person is. So I don't know. I just know the people that watch G Mangos. I used to watch him when he used to come on, but I never really watched yours that much. Besides,
Yeah.
the last time I watched yours is I think when you had Stellar on and he was talking about what happened with Tucker. That was a big hangout. I think didn't you do a big hangout with him?
Yeah, well,
About the Tucker situation.
I think that he did. I think didn't people were asking him questions, and I think he did like a little concise wrap up.
G Mangos.
Yeah. He did a big one. He did a big one
Yeah,
on G Mangos.
that's when
about
G
Tucker.
Mangos. That's when his channel blew up. That started the whole thing when G Mangos talked about Tucker.
Right.
Yeah. That's cool.
And that's when Cooper stopped, and then G Mangos took over the Boyd hangout. You know.
Well,
Yeah, and like I said, I don't see anybody.
So.
I don't see anybody doing regular hangouts but Mark Terry. So I when I see him on, I listen or I've popped in there. I mean, just because I'm bored, but nobody else is doing hosting panels or whatever or doing hangouts. I don't think, right?
King Frog, whoever you are.
Well, G Mangos does, and then Holly and I do it Saturday night.
Yeah.
Sorry, Queen Frog. I don't know how I'm awful. Like
Poon Handler was doing it for a while, and then there's David.
He's right here. I wish he'd come over here. Darn, come and see
Noodles was doing panel hangouts.
But I'm gonna pop into the store. I'll be back here in about maybe a half an hour. If you guys, how long are you guys gonna be on tonight?
I don't know. We just play it by ear.
It's probably another hour or more, Marshall.
Oh, another hour. Okay, I don't know how long she stays on, but are you guys gonna do an after chat tonight or not, Holly? You gonna do an after chat?
I never do after chat. No, I don't do that.
Oh, you don't?
No, I feel like a lot of sneaky crap always goes on in that, or even if it doesn't, then people get accused of sneaky crap. I'd rather just be transparent. Somebody's got something to say it. I mean, clearly you can see the side chat; they're allowed to say whatever they want to me. I don't.
But yeah, what I was going to ask you briefly, if you did an after chat, who would you invite over?
I've never done.
Oh, you don't do them? Oh, you don't do them? Okay.
No, never. No,
all right, I'm gonna go pop in the store and I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes if you guys are still on.
See you later. Thank you for being
on.
All right, take care, guys. All right, bye.
All right.
I don't know why people are such up in arms. Like, oh my god, like it's not that fucking serious. I'm sorry. Like, to me, like people are fucking dying left and right. Like, Mama Beth is super sick, and I know Susan. I can probably speak for her too. People just keep like. I think they would think it was funny if she died. Don't you, Pratchie?
I think so.
I mean, they can't leave it alone. They can't leave it alone. This is a human fucking being, right? And that you've known for years, right? Like, I just feel like get over it already with all this shit.
Yeah, she helped a lot of people in this community.
I agree, and people just forget so easily. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I just don't think it's that serious. And everybody has a right. Like people come in and awful friend, horrible. You have every right to not watch me if I'm that awful. Like it's
let me say one thing, Holly. When somebody comes on a panel, that don't mean everybody loves the person or wants to marry the person. And most of all, we don't agree with everything everybody says. I don't agree with everything Holly does and says. She don't agree with everything I do and says. So why would anybody think that I agree and believe in everything Marshall does and Marshall says?
I don't know, girl, because I've definitely publicly confronted him about stuff that I didn't like that he did, and I haven't gone back on those things, and those things are still on my channel. I'm just saying, why can't we just have a respectful? That wasn't. It was so horrible for some people. I just don't think it was. And again, I think a lot of the times, like you can be part of the problem or part of the solution. If you can encourage good behavior with somebody, why not?
A hangout isn't
Yes,
exactly
Mary said
a marriage or a friendship get together. It's a hangout where
hangout.
all types of people, whether they don't like each
You have a
other or they
different-
do, people who disagree and are completely different than one another, that's a panel. A panel is not friendship and marriage and having a wedding. It's just a panel of people.
What is this person saying? First of all, you don't know where I am.
Yeah, you have
Troll.
no clue.
I'm letting my dog lay in pain and die in pain. I'm getting what's coming to me. I think y'all have done enough to me when I've never done anything but publicly admit that just like other people, I accepted monetary tips from Norm. That's real. I've never hurt anybody. I've never doxed. I've never fucking swatted. Whatever, dude. Like you could say whatever you want. I fucking was in the position I was in because I paid 12 times what I would have had to pay in rent if I would have got rid of my dog because there's breed restrictions in my state. So go fuck yourself. Don't ever fucking come at me and tell me that I'm a crappy pet parent because everybody here, no, even people who don't like me, don't think that's true. And this type of shit is exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of fucking reward do you get? Is your dick hard right now? Because you said that shit to me. I don't know you. I don't care about you. And fucking take your little fucking comment and choke on it. Piece of shit.
No, Valkyrie, Pansy did not pass away.
Who said that?
I don't know. Pansy was just, or Valkyrie just asked the question like somebody
Because
might
some
have asked
stupid
it.
idiot probably thought that was funny. And how is that funny? How is that funny?
It's
Queenie, yeah,
not.
I mean, let's just close. I've been out of the hotel for a while, but people just are so. I don't even understand why it has to be said publicly and why people care. Pratchie, why do they care where I'm staying? How does it affect them?
It doesn't. And Savannah, yeah, we spoke to Pansy and she is doing fine. She was actually live earlier today.
Yeah, she's doing good. Her health is actually since I think Susan, she's been healthier. I think that she's been in a while actually.
She is. She's just avoiding the drama.
Yeah, and she's happier because fucks like this, she doesn't have to deal with it anymore. Hopefully.
Yeah, she's doing
People
fine.
can't let us fucking hang out with each other. They have to fucking ruin it, right? Stupid. You're all fucking adults, man.
Holly on dead, so Susan or Tara is next. Jill and Pansy are gone.
Brian Evil
It's all
Abe.
Time
my
is
fault.
coming.
It's my fault because they hung out with me and I'm friends with them. That means that they deserve some sort of fucking horrible. Because I did what to you ever? Because it's typically like the stupid pasta gang, fucking, and again like fucking Coates, like whatever, fucking incels can't fucking handle it.
Yeah, bring it, Brian. I'll know before you ever step on my property. And
I know, right?
Most of the deputies here are well aware of who I am because we had the honor guard horses on our property. So bring it on.
The first time you got a threat like that was close to 4 months ago, and you're still waiting.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
You finally brought that fucking gun in off the front porch because like you got tired of it. Your arm was getting tired.
Yeah,
but yeah, okay.
Most of the time, there's a deputy car in my driveway because they're checking the horses. So.
If the police came over here, I would try to seduce them, and have fun with them, and they would probably get upset and get angry at whoever called them. Whew. But yeah. Susan, how have you been? You doing okay?
I am doing okay. I'm at work. Had a rough night earlier, but he couldn't stand on his own tonight. But I finally got him into bed and resting comfortably. So hopefully it'll be a quiet night.
Loaves and fishes, and I know that you don't. I understand what you're saying, but like sometimes I just like to point it out, like because the truth is the truth. That's the type of shit that's done, and not just to me. Like I'm not a victim. That's done to me. That's done to other people. And like before somebody goes in some other chat and hears like the wrong version of it, they'd be like, "Oh, don't go over to Holly and Tara Saturday night because they delete everybody's comments if they don't like or agree with them," and it's just all bullshit. Hi, Holly with an I. How are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marshall could have fucking. Did you, Tara? Didn't you try to tell him to? He couldn't mute when he was blowing his nose. Now listen to how I feel like it rubbed off on me. I think I need nasal spray.
most of all, concerning Marshall, just because he's on the panel, it does not mean that we believe everything he does and says. It just means he's on the panel.
I appreciate that you're saying that, but like you know how I am. Like I give people, not you guys, not the side chat, like who all hangs out with us and stuff, but like I just think I just give people too much credit. I just assume that I don't have to say it, but I mean, because there's been public.
Well, what if we were going to interrogate? What if we invited somebody on the panel who did something bad and we were interrogating that person? That's a reason people come together as for different reasons, not
those
friendship.
People want to watch that. They want to watch a bunch of us just go gang up on somebody, or I don't think. I mean, especially the three of us sitting here, I don't think we've ever put out that vibe. That's just not what we do.
Hey, I wanted to ask you all, what do you think about Playmate Tessie? Do you know who she is?
No.
She's the girl who has a live stream, and she did something to her lips, and her lips are really huge now.
I feel like it sounds familiar, right? Because
she's the girl who said a person who had cancer should. She said something bad to someone who had cancer.
Oh.
I guess you don't know who she is, so never mind.
No, but it sounds familiar now. I think because she had like crazy lip injections, right?
Well, she was on that Dr. Phil show.
Oh, was she on there recent?
I think a couple years ago.
I think I only know from YouTube, but like so I'm assuming now that she's probably canceled, right? Because that's because she which is shitty.
Yeah.
You shouldn't say something like
She's
that.
Been canceled over and over and over.
I'm muting for a second because I have to blow my nose.
Oh, and another thing, I guess this girl named Cool Nicole World is being kind of naughty to some of our friends. Have you heard of that lately, Susan?
Yeah, I think there's a big fight right now.
Yeah, I think I don't know the whole story, but I think Cool Nicole, I think you should kind of relax and not be so mean to our friends. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story behind it. I just know that there's a couple of them going back and forth.
I don't want to mention any names.
I didn't even get to blow my nose yet, but before you guys change the topic, I wanted to weigh in on that. Yeah, so like Nicole, has had some problems in the past, and I tried to support. A lot of people have tried to support her and everything, and she said she was doing stuff that was like it was very immature, but it was also dangerous. Like when it first was brought to my attention, she stalked Vegas Barbie stalked her Facebook and put out some public shit about Vegas Barbie's kids, and I couldn't stand her. I went after her hard back then, because I'm friends with Vegas Barbie, and I didn't fucking appreciate it. And then I realized that she maybe at that time didn't understand the gravity of what she was doing and stuff. Like I understood that maybe there was like she had some like developmental delays or whatever. So I tried to be part of the fucking solution as opposed to being part of the problem. And I was almost even like mentoring her a little bit when she lost her channel. I was trying to help her get it back. She was doing really, really well and not going after people and all this stuff. She was, this stuff in her. I'm not saying not going after people because she definitely was bickering but she wasn't doing the real life stuff. I'll say that. But then she's mad at Coach because she feels like anybody that, if they have a wrestling character, which you all know, there's people that have wrestling characters from like the side chats because he tries to include everybody that we don't even know. We don't even know who they are. So she's taking it personally, like a lot of people do to Coach. And she started saying, like, if she thinks that she was using the PEDO, she thinks she accused one of the characters that doesn't like her of being the PEDO. Then she started saying that Coach was a PEDO supporter. And so I recently, I was backed away from it for months. I just couldn't even, I didn't want to get involved. But then the Coach stuff. So I just recently tweeted her, I think like a week ago, and I was like, Nicole, I cannot support you and be your friend anymore as long as you're going after Coach like this. And again, I tried to explain it to her. I said, it's the wrestling. You can't take it personal. He didn't make a wrestling character of that person because that person and you are in a fight. That's not Coach's job, right, Susan, to pay attention of who's fighting with who.
Right. I mean,
Well,
you'd be online 24 hours a day to figure out who's fighting who.
Yeah, I gotta blow my nose now. Go ahead. I just wanted to weigh in.
yeah, cool, Nicole. If you're gonna go after anybody, you go after CJ. You go after his hairstyle and that stupid hat he has, kind of tilted to the right, and his hair sticking straight up, and he has no hair on the side. You go after him, Nicole.
And somebody said, where was the comment? Nicole has participated in Special Olympics. She's disabled, just FYI. Yes, she is, but she's also been known to go after people that are disabled as well. So
yeah, I know that. I know that part, and you that doesn't give you the right to go after somebody. And if you go after somebody, even if you have a issue like that, somebody needs to say something, and that's what we're all doing right now.
exactly, October. You haven't said a word here tonight. You haven't said a thing.
Yeah, you can blame everything on me tonight. Tonight is blame Tara night. Don't blame Holly. Don't blame anyone on the side chat. It's blame me. Yeah, Susan, I wanted to tell you, I'm going to get dogs. I'm going to get my own dog someday. I'm always working, and I don't have enough room in my house for dogs, but I do want to get at least 2 dogs sometime in my life.
That's why you need little dogs.
Yeah.
You get little dogs, they don't require a whole lot of space.
Yeah, that's true. I'm allergic to cats, so I have to get dogs.
Yeah, like my dogs weigh anywhere from 9 to like 13 pounds. They're small.
I have a friend, Susan, who is rich, and she has a Yorkie, and she had somebody train the Yorkie to go and get you a Kleenex if you sneeze.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
And she doesn't feed her dog food. She feeds her dog extremely healthy food that people eat.
I do that sometimes. I'll cook up a lot of chicken and rice with pumpkin in it.
Oh yeah.
And feed the dogs.
Yeah, that's
because I have one picky eater that eats like the refrigerated dog food. And he'll only eat the bison flavor. So the only other thing he'll eat besides the refrigerated dog food is the chicken and rice that I cook.
And what kind of dog do you have? Don't you have a Yorkie or no, a Chihuahua?
No, I have my picky eater is a Havanese. It's a Cuban dog. And then I have a Shih Tzu. Then I have a Shih Tzu and Bichon mix. And then I have a Havanese and Shih Tzu mix.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen your dog somewhere. I can't remember where.
Probably on Twitter or on my YouTube page. I have
Yeah,
videos of them on my channel.
I think it was Twitter.
All right, sorry guys, man. I'm not used to where I'm living at yet. I don't even have any fucking Kleenex up here. I had to go downstairs. Like, I wasn't even congested until I feel like Marshall rubbed off on me. But seriously, well, because I mean, Susan, because
You're
Darby,
allergic.
well, because Darby's older, so like sometimes he thinks he has to go to the bathroom or he can't hold it as much. So like my nose has been constantly like it's all red underneath, almost like I have a cold. Just because like last night it was -8 and he had to go out at 1:30. He was whining. He had to go out at like 3:15, 5:30, 7. You know what I mean? So it's just like every time I come in, like my nose is just pouring fucking water. So, but I'm such a crappy pet parent. I let him lay on the floor in pain. I just can't even believe that people would say it. It drives me nuts, man. I know that's why they say it to get under my skin like that, but
It could be allergies too from your new digs.
I was thinking that too because I wasn't like this. I was still walking at the hotel in the fucking freezing cold, and even the other place I was at after that. So maybe the breeds of dogs they have, right? Like,
Could be.
because I used to take allergy shots as a kid, and I'm trying. I have to ask her. I don't know what her. So they have one pit bull, and it's a cute little sausage of a thing. And then they have two little foofy dogs that are like along your lines of what you like, Prachi. But I don't know. I gotta ask her what breeds they are. I don't know. She puts clothes on them and shit. But I could be allergic to that, right?
It could be.
You could be allergic to the room you're in. It could be anything.
Yeah. New environment, right?
I'm
Could
allergic
be.
to dust mites, so I have a real big problem.
So am I. But I took allergy shots for from the time I was like 5 until I was like 16. So a lot of stuff I outgrew. But when you can acquire a lot of those back, or some of them it never works. The allergy shots just never work. So I do have a big problem with dust too, and they weren't using the whole upstairs, but they cleaned the fuck out of it. But even then, that still kicks up a lot of dust and shit, right? It could. I would think it might just be that. I don't even want her to hear me because she's gonna think I'm complaining when she really went out of her. They put a little mini fridge up here for me and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Since you were moving, I hadn't got a chance to talk to you, but I have a really cool story to tell you. This past week I gave.
You say it public or you want?
Yeah, I can say it public.
Okay, yeah.
Because we were just talking about my dogs. So I have 3 puppies left. This past week I had 4, but I gave one of them away.
Yeah, the shadow.
No, it wasn't the shadow. It was my little black and white one. It was another one.
I didn't know that.
To a family. I went to school. Well, I went to church with this girl's biological father, and I went to school with her. She's a few years younger than me, and her dad didn't have a whole lot to do with her growing up. But she had a son several years ago that passed away, and I can't remember the name of what he had, but it's the disease. It's a genetic disease that you're born with, where you're really tall and your limbs are really long.
I know what you're talking.
You have a heart condition.
Pituitary gland, and I can't think of the name.
I can't think of the name of it, but he had heart surgery and didn't make it off the table.
Not what
He was 15.
Oh my God.
3 years after he was diagnosed with that, their daughter was diagnosed with cancer. She had something blastoma. It was a mass in her pelvic area.
Yikes.
She went through recovery, and they thought, she had to learn to walk again and all that. And they thought she was doing good. And it came back, and she passed away. So they lost both of their children within a few years apart.
That is horrible. God.
So she asked about one of my puppies, and so I called her, and I went up and I took the 4 puppies up to her house to let the puppies choose them, because dogs choose their human.
Yeah,
and there was one of them in particular that chose both the husband and the wife. And when I was giving them the paperwork for the puppy, she asked what the date was that I had on this card. It was November 15th. And I said, that's the date that the puppies were born.
Right.
And she just looked at me really funny. And she's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, why? What does that date mean?
I know.
Her
what?
son and
the date.
her son and daughter were both diagnosed with their illnesses on November 15th, 3 years apart.
Oh my God. How?
And
well,
my
if that's
puppies
not
were
destiny,
born November 15th.
That's got to be fate, right? I mean, that coincidence is really crazy.
It
The
was. So I
probability of
knew.
that.
So I knew I was doing the right thing by giving
Yeah.
her the puppy. Normally I
Oh,
sell them, but this one I did not. I went up there with the intention of giving him the puppy, and it just so happened that puppy was born on the same date of their
That's
diagnoses.
crazy. That's kind of a sweet ending, though, like a bittersweet, you know?
It was. I mean, it was like a new beginning with the puppies.
Oh, hi, next, honey.
And she has
Dollar said it. Isn't that
she's-
it? The Mark Vance?
Yeah, she's texted me pictures every day of the puppy, saying what a blessing it is, because she doesn't leave her home now. Like she's been so
Doesn't that make you
depressed over
feel
losing her
good?
kids, she doesn't leave home. So the puppy is kind of taking her mind off of sitting there crying every day and doing so.
See, but that's what people don't understand about you. That's like predominantly why you do it. It's not for the money and stuff. Like, but you're a bitter old hag.
I'm a
Cratchy,
bitter old
right?
bitch.
Right.
But yeah, I just knew the puppy would be in a good home,
Kirby, stop.
and and I knew she needed it. So yeah, I'm down to 3 puppies now.
What is this about? May I ask who a question? I see somebody asking a question about something. May I ask her a question, or maybe I came in too late and she spoke about it? Go ahead. We're open here. You can ask anything you want.
Actually, no, Christina, I'm not a normal breeder. This was an
Okay.
accidental litter of puppies that happened right after my heart cath. I let the dogs out, and they came in, and before I got them wrapped back up, they were tied, and I knew I had a litter on the way. But my male has been neutered now, so there is no more puppies. And they are a Havanese and Shih Tzu mix, so Havasus.
Yeah, this was a different story with your last litter than just a regular.
Yeah, like the first litter, I knew there was going to be a litter because I wanted to keep the bloodline. But this litter was not intended at all. I had meant to have Remy neutered and ended up having a heart cath in between and had a litter, not planning on it.
What, Lisa? Hold on. Why is that not showing? Oh, great. Because Zombie's been giving me... See, now I feel awful because Zombie's been giving me such a hard time lately and trying to make it like I'm giving Zombie a hard time. And now I'm trying to read that. In the hospital? Oh, great. See? This is what I'm saying about Mama Beth. And now I'm going to...
Oh, no.
Really? Oh, God.
And that's not the real Pansy.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you letting me know. I would like to stay, though, because Zombie's been being a jerk to me, not so much the other way around, despite how they paint it. But now I don't want us to be at odds with each other because I love Zombie. And, like, oh, my God, it makes me feel bad. Where did Stellar go? Did he not check the link is in Stellar? Your link, we sent you your link.
I don't know if it's the real Lisa Archie or not. It doesn't have any subs on it.
Oh, well then, so maybe it's somebody just fucking with
Yeah,
me.
it's somebody messing around.
Why would you mess around with that, though?
Well, they got to find a way to get under our skin, somehow.
Well, saying that somebody that I'm like literally just bickering with, and at the end of the day is dying on a ventilator. That's a funny way to get under my skin.
Yeah, they don't have any subs, so they're gone now.
Fucking A, dude.
What do you like? Do you like cats, Susan?
I do like cats.
Thank you, chicken.
There's a couple of wild cats outside of the house that come and sleep on my front porch every night.
I told a story earlier. There was a cat that kept meowing at the window over and over and over. The people had a cat in this house, and they didn't understand why the cat kept meowing at the window for a long time. So, like after 10 minutes, they finally went over to the window to see what the cat was meowing at, and they saw a tornado
Oh my
coming
God.
Oh wow.
coming right at them. So they were able to get
That's crazy.
safe in time because of the cat.
Wow. I've heard of dogs doing stuff like that, but
Yeah,
I never
I'm
heard
just
of
saying. I'm just saying, people's pets save lives
that. No, they
in
absolutely
in
do.
many
Oh,
in
yeah.
many different ways.
Yeah, when we're getting ready to have like the really severe storms here in Georgia, we're kind of tornado alley.
Tara, where
My
did you
dogs,
send Stellar's link? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Pratchett.
that's okay. My dogs can sense it, when the weather's getting really bad before the winds start picking up. My dogs will sense it. Just
Yeah,
the change in
yeah,
pressure.
Stellar, I sent it to your link. I'll send it again. Let me go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to wait for him so I can bring him up because I'm such a crappy pet parent that because you guys know I have to either stop the stream or you guys got to carry on while I go take the dog out. Like sometimes it's 3 times per stream. And since the other person, I understand, I appreciate no, he doesn't have a bladder infection. He's 12 and he has cancer, but he's not. He sees the vet regularly and he's not suffering. The only symptom he has is occasionally has some digestive issues, but yeah. He still plays and eats and drinks and sleeps and all that. Also, he's got tremendous anxiety because he's a rescue and he was fought. There's other dogs in here, so he feels like he's got to pee all the time. He's a little stressed right now, and I wouldn't like the feeling of having to pee and not being able to go. So I take him out. Don't I, Susan? I take him out incessantly if I think he needs to.
Yes, because you take him out a lot when we're on the phone.
Yeah, I do all the time. Because if he's whining a little, I mean, I wouldn't want to have somebody tell me to wait. Oh, sorry, gotta wait. I'm busy. I can't. Plus, he had a dog door for 11 and a half years. So it's been a big adjustment for him,
My dogs, I can't have a dog door because they're so small, and we have hawks up where I live and coyotes, so I have to go out with them. They can't just go in and out when they want to.
Yeah, well, you're in a different situation. Well, this has been right, so I'm trying to get past 3 dogs downstairs to get to the door. So it's been a back and forth, but they're trying to be super accommodating to me. They really are.
Darby is suffering?
It's chicken. He's kidding.
Yeah.
He's being sarcastic. In the arms of an angel. Because people just make such a big deal. You know what I mean? Like people go for after. Remember when I first got in the RV and they were trolling me saying I put him in that. What I put him in that 10x10 kennel for 5 minutes one time ever. They were like, "You can't believe you caged that dog up." Like you're fucking me. And they have called animal control. The best thing that ever has been called on me was when they called the DEC for the wasps. That was really the best, funniest one ever. They said I was killing bees, which is illegal.
Hey, Holly and Susan. Does anybody know the 2 movies that's behind me? I removed the ABBA. So, what are those 2 movies?
I don't know. It's so hard. It's too small for me because I'm blind. I'm too blind. I wish I could see it because
I can't see the one with multiple people.
No, even the side chat doesn't know.
Let me see if I can see it.
Let me see it. Maybe I can present you right and see if maybe that would be better. Do the solo layout.
The one on the right, is that Ralph Macchio?
No, it's a woman.
I can't see it.
It's funny.
I was going to say, it looks like him in his younger years.
Damn it, I can't remember how to do solo layout. I hate when wait a second. I'll
Yeah,
get it.
Goldie, that's what I was thinking of was Karate
Oh.
Kid.
No, it's not Karate Kid.
Well, maybe if we could see it bigger. Hold on, let's try this. Oh man, Sharon Stone.
No, she's German. And the one over here,
Inspector Gadget.
yeah. The one over there is Inspector Gadget.
I don't know the other one though. I don't know who that is. I thought it might be Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct because remember she had that short haircut.
I think her first name is Anastasia.
Well, so if you don't know, how are you getting on us for not knowing?
No, I know. I don't want to give it away.
Oh, I see.
I want the side chat to figure it out.
Well, let's see. I wasn't really looking at a lot of the guesses, so.
Somebody said Casablanca.
No. It's Inspector Gadget, Goldie Khan on the on this side.
On our left, so.
Kaniska?
I don't know. I think her last name is Kinski.
Well, she's close then, so Goldie's on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you got it, Goldie. I thought it was Kinski. Anastasia Kinski.
Chicken.
No, it's not Police Academy 4.
He's just being a dick. Because not like anybody would have that movie poster, Police Academy 4. Woo!
I have no
Stellar,
clue.
Are you coming up?
Yeah, you got the link, Stellar. I might have accidentally sent it to Tucker.
Up here.
Goldie said, "Is it nasty kinky?"
I think her name is Anastasia Kinski.
Well, she was close. She was close. Well, it was better than Ralph Macchio.
No, it's not Turner and Hooch.
Her face looks familiar, says Midnight Rocker. I don't know.
Yeah, she had a famous look on her face. It's a famous movie.
Okay, so then you got to take it out.
Sugar in the Raw got it.
My dog thinks he needs to pee, even though I just took him an hour ago.
Cat people?
Yeah, Sugar in the Raw. Sugar in the Raw got it.
Where? I don't see it. Sugar where? Cat people?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that was the 1980s, Holly, erotic horror movie.
I can't believe I don't. That seems like that would be some of my genre too.
Yeah,
That would be mine.
Don't know.
Yeah, you just don't remember. That's a kind of a.
Got it. Just like that, got it too. Good job.
That's kind of a rare poster, so that's not the poster you would see at the movie theater.
Chicken keeps saying the dumbest stuff. Turner and Hooch. The dumbest movies ever.
Taylor said, Tucker told me I could have the link for a new loan.
I haven't seen that. I'm sorry, Tara. I forgot to undo you. Hold on.
I think she's going to fix a new drink.
Well, I had her highlighted, so I'm sure. Well, I'm back, Wizard, so you might want to depart. Oh, great. See, now I didn't get to get the dog out. Damn it.
I hear the dogs.
As right, Mayhem, as if that. Oh my God, Chicken! How can you remember so many shit movies? I remember that, how stupid that one. I actually think I don't think I was working at. I wonder what year that is, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't working at the theater yet, and I remember like going to see that and being like, "What a freaking piece of shit movie!" It's so stupid. Yeah, Wizard, you spoke too soon. dumb fuck. Here I am. You know, because there's not like a million other YouTube channels that you could go watch.
The first movie that come to mind, or first thing that came to mind this week when Meatloaf passed away,
Yeah.
was Rocky Horror.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. 100.
Going to the midnight movie.
I worked it. I used to go to it, and then when I turned 16, I worked at the theater. And we used, you know how we used to have to clean? We used to have to clean with leaf blowers and snow shovels.
After the Rocky Horror or after all the movies?
You would have to take big industrial leaf blowers, blow everything down to the front, and then it would fill the whole front of the auditorium, and we'd have to do snow shovels. You know, because it was everything. Toilet paper, rice, toilet paper.
Yeah, we used to take our bags of rice and all that stuff to the theater.
Yeah.
Hi, Stellar.
Hey, Stellar.
Good to see y'all.
All right, I'll be right back because I think this dog and my roommate's just.
There's that jaundiced dog again.
Oh, he's not
Yeah.
jaundiced. I fixed it. Hey, but I got good news. I did get a cat.
You did?
Yeah, I got a kitten.
How's it doing with your dog?
Pretty good, actually. Not bad. They haven't eaten each other yet, so.
Well, that's a good sign.
But I could put him on camera if you want to see him.
Sure.
It's young. It's not fully grown, but, it's going to be, I think it's probably about, I'd say 9 months old, maybe less than a year. Something like that.
Yes, Stellar, don't you think God kind of created dogs for people specifically as a pet, and cats for people specifically as a pet?
Yeah, I think I would run with that idea. Yeah. Well, hey, Terry, you want to see her? This is my new cat.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You like her?
Ooh.
She's not fully grown yet. You can see she's kind of small, but.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, she's I'm trying to domesticate her, and so far so good, and
I love the colors.
She hasn't completely eaten the dog yet, but I think that's coming.
Beautiful coloring, the stripes.
Yeah. So as you can tell, I didn't get a new cat. I'm just kidding around.
Yeah, there are a few people who have a pet tiger and a pet panther, and they're on YouTube,
Yeah, I guess there are. That used to be the thing. I know over in London they used to, they had pet stores that sold exotic pets. And there's a famous story on, what's that?
I want a pet monkey. The little miniature monkeys?
Yeah, I had, my older brother had one of those. I think it was more trouble.
They're too dangerous, Susan.
I know. I'm afraid it'd claw my face off.
No,
that's happened. Yeah.
My grandfather lost his thumb from a monkey.
Oh, wow.
And he was not happy about it when I was a little kid telling me the story.
I want one of the, I can't ever remember their names. The little water dragons. You know what I'm talking about? They're in like a fish tank with water, and they look like a little dragon.
Yeah.
And you can reach in and pet them and feed them. That's what I want.
Don't they have a short shelf life? They don't live real long, I don't think. They're hard to keep alive, is what I heard.
They're hard to keep alive, but as long as you do well with them, they can live for a good while. But they're very finicky. My daughter-in-law told me I'm not allowed to have one of those. My dogs are enough.
I would like to have 2 dogs and 2 ferrets.
Oh, ferrets are cool too.
Ferrets, yeah.
Yeah, the ferrets and the dogs would probably play and play and play and play and play.
I've heard ferrets can be mean though sometimes. They're
like trolls. They play kind of mean.
They're not domesticated, yeah.
I had a pet squirrel once that was in the house, that I kept
You
in
know,
the house.
if you have a squirrel from an early age, they really can be domesticated. I've seen stories about that, and they can become a nice pet.
Yeah, we had them in the warehouse where I worked at in Atlanta. Some of the guys in the warehouse ran the mother out, and she managed to get out all the babies but one, and it was back behind the beams in the corner. And me and one of the girls in the office got it out and bottle fed it till it got so that it could eat food, and then we got squirrel food at the pet store, and I kept it in the house for a long time. It would run up and down the curtains. It would run up my leg and sit on my shoulder. And I finally put it back out in the wild, and it would come and eat for a little while, but it got more skittish over time, I guess, when it found its own squirrel friends or whatever you want to call them.
Susan, how did your guests handle it? Did they mind?
No.
Oh, good.
No, I mean, my brother would come and it would run up his leg. It would jump in the car. It loved going on car rides. It just greeted everybody that came. So they're neat little animals, when they're domesticated.
I was shocked when I heard Mark Terry say that there's a problem in the Midwest with wild hogs, killing dogs and other creatures, and they're having a huge problem with that.
Well, whereabouts in the Midwest? That seems unusual.
Well, Mark Terry lives, I guess, in Tennessee.
He's in Alabama. He's in Alabama.
Midwest.
Oh, Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Arkansas is a state of
Razorbacks,
warthogs,
Yeah.
And but he must have been serious, Can you imagine warthogs running all over the place, killing people's dogs and cats and calves and little horses and everything? Because those hogs are really vicious, They'll attack a human and try to kill you.
Yeah, there's wild hogs down in South Georgia where my brothers go hunting at, and they're really mean down there. Luckily, we don't have them in North Georgia. So,
has anybody seen Midwestern Mary? I wanted to console her. She had a really tough day.
Not.
She's going to be taking it easy for a few days.
She sure is. Yeah, this was a big hit.
Did the Packers lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a close game. And how in the world did the 49ers have them only score like 13 points?
Yeah, there's two really good defensive teams. The Packers have a great defense. I was not surprised it was low scoring, but yeah, that was pretty amazing.
That would explain why she's not here tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Rise Chicken. Are you guys reading the side chat? Rise Chicken's on a roll here. Pretty funny.
I am reading. I got behind for just a second, though.
Rub says, howl, Tara. For those who are new, yeah, you're famous.
I would rather meow like a cat.
Oh, yeah.
In 2022, howling was 2015. So 2022 is more of a cat's meow. Meow, meow, meow. I would rather meow this year than howl. I do like dogs more than cats because I'm allergic to cats.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then let's hear some barking.
No, 2022 is the year humans are supposed to meow, Susan, not howl. Meow.
The year of the cat, I guess it must be.
Yeah, remember that song, Year of the Cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Can anybody name the singer? I know his name.
The Year of the Cat?
Yeah, it was a famous song in 1976, the year of the cat.
Hey Google, who sang "Year of the Cat"? Al Stewart. Sorry.
I was only 10 years old then. I don't remember that.
Well, I'm 52, Susan. Are you younger than me?
No,
I am. I'm younger than you. I didn't know
yeah,
you were
we'll go
52.
with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 36 today. It was my 36th birthday.
Uh,
No, I'm 3 years older than you, Tara.
well, I'm 52, and I remember. You remember? My mama told me you better shop around.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
I had the hots for that lady, Captain and Tennille. She was so pretty,
Thank
back
you,
then.
Elvis. Appreciate
She
that.
was pretty.
Oh yeah. Captain and Tennille.
I guess
How
they.
many of you remember Neil Sedaka? Remember Neil
Oh
Sedaka?
yeah, I remember him.
There you go.
When I was 10 years old, I liked Andy Gibb.
Susan, everybody liked Andy Gibb.
I know.
Everybody.
Andy Gibb and Leif Garrett. Leif Garrett was another one back then.
And Sean Cassidy.
Sean Cassidy, Scott Baio.
Well, those are all the bubblegum kids. Yeah.
They were.
They had talent though.
Oh, back then there was real talent. Today there is no talent at all.
It's all people doing covers of other songs.
Oh yeah, it's just jiggling your butt and playing to a keyboard, a computer
Synthesizer.
Synthesized.
well, a computer song. It's already done for you.
Yeah.
It's not even a synthesizer. It's a computerized song.
Right. And kind of enhances your voice like filters do your face.
Well,
Well,
that's what
yeah.
I like. What I like about a lot of the country singers is like when they come out on stage, when they do a live show and they're singing, or doing like the acoustic stuff, they can actually sing. And then you hear a lot of the rockers when they try to sing without the voice changers, they can't carry a tune in a bucket.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
Takes you a long time to pee, Holly. That was a 10-minute long pee.
Hey Tara, do you know who Bill Brasky is?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Well, it sounds a little familiar. Who is it?
Saturday Night Live. He was a character they did a lot of skits with.
Bill Bradsky?
Bill Brasky, a giant mountain of a man.
No.
Salesman. Always did
I remember Chevy Chase and Steve Martin and what's the other guy who died? What the guy who did the
Don't tell me someone died.
Shogun Warrior?
Oh yeah. Right.
What-
the other
what's
half
his
of the
name?
Blues Brothers.
Yeah,
other half of the Blues Brothers.
the guy who died. Yeah,
Right.
I remember that.
Well, nobody ever met Bill Brasky, but they all knew him, and they all talked. He was the father of every kid in the town. He was he was a hell of a man. No, they talked about him as if he was a legend, which he was in their mind. But they had some tall tales to tell about him.
Well, Saturday Night Live is a total masterpiece. It's always been very high quality comedy,
Yeah, if you Google Bill Brasky, you'll see it.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
Right.
I used to love Sprockets and the Cat That Can Drive, Toonces and stuff like that.
Yep. Bill Brasky would shed his skin once a year. That's the kind of man he was.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. He once breastfed a flamingo back to health. How many people can do that?
Well, I want to go to the Flamingo Hotel in Vegas.
Yeah. I've driven by it. Well, yeah, I'll tell you, Vegas is not the Vegas I remember when I was younger, but yeah,
Well, I'm a big fan of the Rat Pack, Stellar,
sure.
Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis,
Yep.
and in my opinion, Sammy had more talent than Frank and Dean.
Well,
But
he
that's
was,
just my opinion, you know.
yeah, by far he'd be the better dancer. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
he had a good voice. I'm not sure. I think Dean Martin might have been a little bit better singer, but he had overall a lot of talent. Dean Martin was funny though, you know, with Lewis and Martin.
Oh yeah.
What a team.
Yeah, Roz said Blues Brothers is still in the top 3 comedies. I love the Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Damn, how
Bobby Murphy?
much did Holly have to drink? What the hell?
She was taking the
Yeah,
dog
nobody's
out.
ever taken a 20-minute long pee
Oh,
pee.
she's walking her dog.
Oh no, there's a creator that takes an hour-long pee and has no idea what goes on in the chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No,
There,
see,
you're
listen,
right.
I was just taking my coat and stuff off and could hear it. Like, listen, I'm upstairs. My friends are downstairs. There's a baby gate, another thing that has to block them. They have 3 dogs. They have to secure. This is the pain in the ass I put them through. They have to secure all those dogs so I can walk my dog through. You see what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah,
have a pit bull too.
We got that.
So then they
Absolutely.
she has to put 2 of them in cages, put another one in a room, put this little like thing up in front of him to block him or move furniture. Then I have to walk the dog through, and then to come back, and then you know what I mean. And then and it's like 0 out, which means I got to put on a coat, I got to put boots on. It's fucking icy as shit. And then Darby thinks he has all the time in the world. The world is his bathroom, so I always let him. I feel bad because some people need to read a newspaper. So like he just needs to sniff around. That's his way of reading the newspaper. So he can't go right away.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
very-
Bill Bradsky, back to him. He had a 4-day heart attack. He had a heart attack for 4 days, one day for each chamber of his heart.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
and then at his autopsy, they said his heart looked like a basketball filled with ricotta cheese.
Oh,
He was a man, I'm telling you. He once punched a hole in a cow just to see what was coming up the road. Sorry. It's all legend, right?
well, so I was watching something on like Deaths of Stars or whatever, and looking at like the actual facts because some of that stuff gets so distorted. Like the John Wayne one where he had like 12 pounds of meat in his colon, and Elvis did like some of that stuff was not too far off. Like I think John Wayne really it was like almost double digits of undigested meat
Wow.
like in his colon and in his intestines and stuff. And
Hey, Holly.
Wow.
Marshall's wanting back on the panel if you
I
see him.
there's a delay, so I don't see him yet because as soon as I see him, he can't yell over us though. He's got to chill out.
Well, hey, do you remember Mama Cass Elliott?
Oh yeah, she choked on a chicken bone, right?
No, it was a legend that she choked on a chicken
Oh, I
sandwich.
thought she really did. See, I just
No,
watched the documentary. They
what
didn't
happened
include
was there was a chicken sandwich in her room, and they used
Mm.
that. There are other opinions about what she really died of, which, yeah. But
You
what a
guys
great,
can see him down there?
what's that?
I'm asking Tara. You can see him in the back room. I can't.
No, earlier he said he was coming back,
Oh well.
and he
I'm
was
sorry.
trying to tell you he's ready.
Well, okay. Well, I don't. If he knows what to do. I
Oh,
gotta hold it.
Holly,
So
you said
what-
you wanted to love bomb somebody.
Oh yeah, I did. Right. I thought we were gonna do that on Wednesdays and make a whole big thing of it.
Because I was going to say somebody just went live that love bombed us. We need to return the favor too.
How do I still host this and go there?
Hey, there you go.
I'm not sure.
Well, maybe I can't go, but maybe you all can go and come back.
You have to leave the stream up so that we can come back.
Right, but I'm just running on no like I'm having such technical difficulties right now. I think
We
I
just
should
need a link. That's all we need.
But I think we
Yeah.
like
Susan,
we
you should just post the link and everybody
Hold
can
on.
go over there.
Yeah,
Hold
simple
on.
as
And then
that.
from now on, I want to do on Wednesdays. I want to do like a formal thing. Like I was thinking tonight, we'll take like little. Well, but then I don't know how that would work though, because what if they're not live? Like I was like, we could nominate somebody and like let people pick who they want. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. I guess it doesn't work. So yeah, whoever it is, post them in the thing and post the link, and we'll all go over. Because if you weren't here before, but I think most of you guys were. It was so nice instead of all the hate and negativity, which is what we're talking about here. Fucking, they came in and gave us all these loves and hearts and everything, and we're saying nice complimentary things, and they gave us a bunch of thumbs up. So we want to do it to somebody back, and we want to make it a
It's
regular
members
thing.
only.
Oh, is it really?
What?
Oh
Yeah.
man,
All right. Well, let's love bomb ourselves.
Oh, because I'm subscribed to them. I guess
Yeah,
that's
I'm
why
in
it
for
said I
that.
could chat.
I'm not sure. Like, is that
No, you have to
rewarded?
be a member.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
he's a
that's
members only,
unfortunate.
not just a
For how
subscriber
long?
only.
2 minutes or?
A lot of times he starts off as like members only, and then he'll
Yeah.
change it just so that
Who
everybody.
is it? Who are you trying to?
Dolly,
Oh, dollar.
Oh, it was the actual person. Oh,
Dolly Vision, the one that
yeah. Oh,
Love
okay.
Bomb does.
Yeah. But if it's members only, then subscribers only, they can shut off. But if it's members only, we can't get in at all.
Yeah, it's a members
Unless
only.
you're a member, but yeah, I'm not.
Oh, it says members only tonight. Never mind.
Geez, Susan, thanks a lot, Pratchy. No wonder they
I'm
call you
sorry.
Thanks for bringing us down,
Brad.
Susan. Thanks a lot.
Damn.
We love you.
I know. I love y'all too.
Except tonight, we're pissed out. Pissed off.
You're just pissed at me tonight.
Yeah, don't let it happen again, okay?
Okay.
Ridiculous, right?
Get in line.
Sure, Goldie. We'll get right
We
on that.
love Bomb and Von. Benny.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Vinny.
Hey, we could disrupt his chat if he's live, you know.
Vinny could use some good loving, you know, to be perfectly honest. If anybody right now, it would be him. Maybe we should do that. Seriously.
I don't know if he's live, is he?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Good God.
Vinny G. He's not live right now.
Why, were you considering it?
We said we could go disrupt his chat.
I think that's isn't that like the opposite of the purpose of
Go disrupt his chat with love, right?
Yeah, he definitely brings the best out of us, right? The best out in people.
Yeah, I mean, love bombing. He needs some love.
Stop. God, Darby. Ugh.
Oh, Mr. T is live. We could go love bomb him.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
I'm just saying. He could use a little love. Something.
I don't know him well at all.
Oh my God. Tell me if we're back.
You're
Internet
back, Holly.
issues. See, I gotta figure something out. We can't live like this. This is a nightmare. You're all frozen. Is everybody back? Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
you're
here.
okay now, Holly.
I just don't understand why I'm having this issue. I've never had hotspot issues, and when you look at it, it says that the it's like, oh, excellent connection. So like, I can't for the life of me figure it out. Don't know. Look at these people that go to the trouble to make those accounts. Like, that's not even funny. It's stupid.
Yeah, what the hell?
Right? Hey, Skunk. What up, Skunky?
Hey, why are we so exciting tonight? I mean, what?
Oh
the
my
hell?
God. I'm just, yeah. Well, I had such a hard time getting everything started. It just like sucked the freaking life out of me.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then, having to like defend ourselves when we're just trying to like, I mean, I don't think it was so bad. Like, nobody lost their cool or anything, but it's just I'll have whoever the fuck I want on my panel. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And why take it so personal? Like I'm not. Nobody did that to like piss a bunch of people off. Like it's just I don't know, man. Sometimes it just feels like you're not. There's not. It's not all adults, you know. It just gets frustrating.
Yeah, like Stellar, like I told Holly, I think I told Holly what I recommended, but overall, just because somebody's on our panel, it doesn't mean we're agreeing with everything they do.
Yeah, actually, it does.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
I just
We
don't
agree
even
with
think that would have
everything.
to be said. I don't go another like watch somebody else's and question like like you know what I mean, or get like all heat like I can't believe wow the nerve of that person to let that must mean they supported everything they've done since fucking 2017. Like it just doesn't my mind doesn't work that way, you know.
Well, yeah. How about all those poor people in New York City? You got about 12 million people. You live there, so you agree with all of them, right? No.
Yeah, right. That's the way it works, didn't you know? I mean, if
Hey,
it applies
Slipsies.
to one thing, it has to apply across the board.
Yeah.
I'll send Rory I'll send Vegas Vixen a link in case she wants it.
I don't even see her.
I
Where is
didn't
she?
see her. Is she here?
Yeah.
I didn't
wow.
see her. Hey, Rory. Rory, I did not see you, girl. Hello.
I didn't see her at all.
Me either.
I would say
you
the
got
award for the best channel name is the Slip Cheese. I like that.
I like that.
Isn't that cool?
Like the cheese slipped off the cracker?
Yeah, I believe so.
I like that figure of speech too.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
so
didn't mean to interrupt you.
since that last time, since Coates can't shut up about me again, he doxed me and all that stuff, and then I guess he was talking about me randomly again. That's going to be my new series, Quotes with Coates. So I put up that video. He said that's painting the kettle black.
Yeah, he needs to be quiet. He needs. He's trying to get views by mentioning Holly's name.
I'm just tired of it. So anyway, I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the quotes with Coates, and I don't even need. I could just go back in any stream that there is and find one of them where like it's just like the wrong, quote. Like it's
woo.
Hi, Rory.
Hey, Tara. Hey, Stellar.
Hey,
Holly Undead. Hey, other person on panel. I can't see your name.
Rory. Good to see you.
I didn't know you were the slipped cheeser.
Oh, I changed it.
Yeah,
I'm
like
kind of over the Vegas Vixen image. You know what I mean?
Nobody's gonna let you leave it though. You know that.
Yeah, I might put it back, but I kind of got over the whole. We all role played sometimes, Tara, right? I mean,
yeah.
I'm just kind of over it. But I came over here. I know you got some drama with someone else, right? But I came over here because I was just on Mark's panel, and he tried to call you because every time I talked to him, because apparently he did this stream called Trash, and I asked him who's the
New
trash.
Jersey call was him. I don't want him calling me in real life. I just want him to leave me the fuck alone.
I didn't even believe he was calling you for real, to be honest. But he
and I keep blocking all these different numbers and just leave me the fuck alone, dude. Can a grown man understand? Rory, he was calling me at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, texting me over and over. I don't want. Leave me alone, dude. This isn't high school where you prank call a woman in the middle of the night.
Are you sure it was him?
You just told me it was.
No. He just called you thinking that like you would answer, but he didn't realize the time because like we literally you can go back and watch it. I told him to call you.
He's done it like 100 times.
Yeah, no, but I told him to call you because every time like he like starts talking crap or whatever, I'm like, why do you not like her? And he's like, well, it's not that. It's like I just had like this mental problem at one point, and he basically said that like you guys met or something, and like not that he never said he felt bad about it, but he said that like
I didn't even know him, and all he did was like he went on G Mango's panel and told everybody that I tried to break up his marriage. I was pursuing him romantically. I called his wife's job to try to get her fired. He was like, I'm going to show the receipts tomorrow. he did this over and over and over. I didn't even know the man. And then the next day he would turn around and be like, "Oh, yeah, I don't have those receipts. That never happened." And I just,
Yeah, he said he
my
didn't tell me
camper
that
would burn
part.
down with me inside it. He has said the most horrible stuff about my appearance over and over, how ugly I am, just stuff. He's obsessed with my nose. He can't shut up about that. He's I don't I have as an adult I don't like him and I just don't want to be his friend. I just want him to leave me alone. Why
Why
can't
don't
he
Right,
you?
but
Why
but
don't
in
you
that
tell him that?
aspect, I came over to tell you that he legit has said a number of times to me on panel, like live panel. I know you don't watch his shit, but that he wants to apologize to you basically and like explain
But
why he
Rory,
did
I've
that.
accepted the apology. You can go look at my channel,
Bless
and then
you.
the next day he goes live stream saying the most. Oh, I hope your fucking camper burns down with you inside it. Like he's done it
Oh,
over and
God.
over. So
And
why would
I
keep
asked him
saying,
why he
okay?
said that because I did hear that one. And he said because we were talking and like me and Mrs. T were thinking about getting an RV or something. And she totally like, I don't know if it was you ghosted her. I can't even remember because I was drunk at the
Ghosted
time.
her. I
But
don't even know them.
yeah. But the
I was
thing is,
never.
I
I've
think,
never spoken to her ever. So
yeah,
how can
but
I ghost her?
yeah, but the thing is I think that he's tried to make amends on his channel, but obviously you don't watch it, right?
No, never. I've never been on his
Obviously.
channel once.
And I explained to him on his channel just recently, I said, she's like one of the most loyal people that I've witnessed on YouTube because we're not like besties or anything, right? And so I was like, I've seen her be very loyal to people and I've seen her completely cut off people when she doesn't like something she sees. And if you continue to attack her, she'll attack you back. Like that's just like how I feel your personality is.
And he's
But
been horrible. He's done some really shitty shit to Lindy too when she didn't go at him first. Like, just leave women alone, dude. If this was real life and you had a job and you fucking harassed a woman like that, like I'm just a single fucking woman, dude. He's all about. He was happy to go along with doxing me. Thought the swatting was funny. Like that's not like I don't think that's cool. Like I will. I'm just not interested, and I'm not gonna go on some hate campaign. I'm never even talking about the man, and people come in and constantly are like, "Mr. T's talking about you again." I mean, just go look at his channel and see how many titles with my name in it he has.
well,
Holly.
I think
Holly.
honestly, because I think honestly, Holly, that if you were to invite him on, even if you wouldn't allow him to have a picture, because you don't know what he'll do, right? You gotta
I've allowed him
trust your
to
instincts, right?
apologize several times, but like I'm telling
Right.
you, he goes back and does the same thing. I'm not trying to yell at you, Rory. I just
Oh
I
no,
just
I
don't
totally
why a
understand what
grown
you're
man can't
saying.
just
Because
leave
like
me
I'm
alone.
getting, I mean, literally, I used to be in it all the time, and I would see everyone's reaction to everything, and now I just kind of pop in when I do, and half the time I'm lit, right? So I'll like talk to people and I'll have a
No
good experience with
way.
them. Oh no way, Stellar, no way. I drink
No
for
way.
Jesus, damn it. I drink for Jesus, okay?
Break for Jesus. Hey, can I
But
suggest something for Mark Terry? For
what?
Holly, he's talking about your nose, right? Well, tell
All
him
the
to come
time.
over and get his nose because it's in your business. Get it out. Get his
That was
nose
pretty
out of
good.
your
That
business,
was pretty
right?
good.
Well,
Thank you.
I didn't mean to come over here and like start some shit or anything. I just kind of he asked me to like we literally were talking about this. And it's like well, maybe you should because he was talking about it to me and I said maybe you should
Carl,
call
he's
her.
done this with. He had Oda try, and I accepted his apology, and then he turned right around and fucking the bat. I
That's
can't
funny
wait
you
till
say
the
that because
bat.
he asked me if I knew Oda and I was like, not really, but I do, but I don't. You know?
I mean, he's done it multiple times. Like I don't feel like it. I'm a grown woman. Why can't I just not want to like? I don't want to talk about it. I just don't. Why can't he just leave me alone? It's just
Well, see, and that's the thing. Like, I know Tara and I have history, and Stellar and I have history. So you have two people on panel that totally have history with me, so they know I'm not coming over here to start shit.
Hey,
Right.
we have geography
always
too.
like you guys have been on the panel here before. That's what we were just
We
talking about.
we
with
have
Marcia
more than
earlier.
history. We have geography and science.
We do, and
We do.
ELO, and ELO,
And
you
then
know
that
who loves
no, not
ELO?
anatomy.
You
We
know who
wanted
loves
anatomy,
ELO?
but
Tara loves Xanadu. Oh my God, she loves the Xanadu.
we wanted a class in physiology, but that fizzed out. But what the hell?
Yeah, Rory, I'll probably be in Vegas in April or May or June.
Oh my God, Tara, I have to ask you, okay? When you're in Vegas, I think you would be the perfect person to do this with because you love Xanadu. You're not like overly obese or anything, right? So
Right,
I'm
sure.
thinking, what if we got some roller skates and we like 3 o'clock in the morning, we did like a whole fucking disco scene on Fremont Street, just like roller skating because nobody's on there at 3 o'clock. And we just did like a full on 70s roller skate themed video. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, I haven't been on roller skates since 1988, Rory.
Well, that would make it even more fun, wouldn't it?
I'll be holding onto your shorts while you're.
They have those things now, Tara. It's like a walker though with wheels. You can
Yeah,
use that
I'll have
too.
to be on a walker with
The thing is-
wheels.
Yeah, the thing is like I haven't been on roller skates probably since '93, but the thing is I loved it, and I feel like it's like riding a bike. Once you get on it, it's fine because you have four wheels that like hold you up, right? As long as you don't like, as long as you're not disproportional, I think it would work really well, especially in Fremont Street because it's like flat. It's just a whole bunch of tiles, right? But like I was thinking to myself, the last time I was on roller skate type things was roller blades, and that would be harder because it's like, you know, a whole bunch of blades in front of each other.
Well, Rory, probably the number one thing to do is you and I and Rosie just sit down on a couch. We live stream us three talking about the movie Xanadu while we're watching it.
Yeah, I've never had that conversation with Rosie about Xanadu.
Yeah, you and I can have that conversation, and Rosie can just kind of be there, you know.
Yeah, it'd be like a movie review.
Holly, what do you think about the movie Xanadu?
Oh, I loved it. I always loved it.
Oh my god, like that is just the most amazing thing. I even like named a makeup brand after it because, and it wasn't after that. I mean, I love that movie.
I think one of me and two of my little girlfriends, because we used to like, I had very blonde hair as a kid, and I would always be Blondie. We had a little band, our little fake band named Xanadu.
Oh my god. And it's just like because of the book and everything, if you've read the book, like literally it's like a place where like time doesn't matter and everyone's like youthful. It doesn't matter what age you are. And that really like resonates with me because I like really old men. Randy's way too young for me, to be honest. But like I like really old men. And like I like the fact that I can learn something from somebody that knows more from me from experience, but it doesn't mean that they're geriatric. It's like when you walk into a room, yeah, when you walk into a room and you have a good conversation with someone, so even if they were like feeling down on themselves or old or something, when you're having that great conversation, it could be like a 20-year-old and an 80-year-old, and they're having that great conversation. That's what I think Xanadu is. They're like, they forget how old they are and they're just having that connection. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
no, I do because I know I remember waiting for my sister to get done with the book, and like she was taking forever. And I don't remember, like I've read like a million books in my life. I still read all the time even now, and I don't remember it as specifically like you do, but I do remember it being like that fantasy. Like, it almost reminded me of like Wizard of Oz. I remember that like.
That, which is very that and Alice in Wonderland seems to be. Yeah, I've never read the book Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. I've never read the book. But those it's like those three books to me seem like they have the answers to life, or they spark something in your brain to have the answers in life. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Jonathan Livingston Seagull did that for me. Hey, I want to admit something. I've told people I was at 70 I'm 70 years old, but I'm not. I'm really 42. No, really, seriously, I'm 42, and I just wanted to come across as older. But so, Rory, you're too old for me. Hands off.
I'm glad you finally.
I am. Because Stellar, I'm 78 years old.
I knew it. Yeah. Damn it.
Well, actually, I tell everyone I'm 92, so they don't have great expectations on my face. You know.
Okay.
I had this comment highlighted. Like and Power Couple. I understand. Like I'm not coming at you, but like. Then you had like another comment, and it's not just you because it happens every like stream, and they'll be like, Holly, just ignore him. Like he's irrelevant. I do. I never fucking like somebody always comes to me and is like, hey, he just wants to like, I'm not being cruel or mean. I think that if somebody's toxic and has been completely horrible to me, and I'm as a grown person, like I just wish that guy would go away and stop calling my fucking phone, dude. Just stop. We're
Well,
not friends.
he wasn't going to do it. I told him to call you tonight.
So Rory, you told him the other 99 times? Or
I don't
just
know
one?
I don't know what he did beforehand. I think
Well,
I told him a couple
everybody
of
in my
times.
chat knows. They'll tell you.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is I did tell him to call you tonight because his whole stream, I asked, he had this trash. You know how he does the trash, right? I'm like, who's the trash? He's like, Holly Undead. I'm like, well, I don't want to talk about that. He goes, well, I know you like her or whatever. And I said, what's the deal between you?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why is he even? He doesn't exist to me. Like, so why is he even on this
That's the thing, though, Holly. You have to, Stellar, get on the have faith in your heart with Jesus or whatever the fuck you do. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, honestly, he wanted to make amends tonight.
I mean, Chicken put it up for you. I've already.
If I told you the number of times Jesus used the F word, you would owe me tons of money. Oh my goodness.
What? Oh, Jesus never used the F word. What are you
He
talking
used
about?
the F word. He said fantastic over and
Oh,
over.
okay, yeah, because for
Fabulous.
uncarnal knowledge was like built in the 1800s, and it was like way after he died for our sins, right?
That's part of that story. Yeah.
Yes. See, the thing is I'm like, I come off as very anti-Christ, but I've like studied a lot of religions.
Thank you, sugar.
And I know all about the Bible and everything. I could read it. I could tell you like all this stuff about the Bible, but I'm not really interested in like pushing the Bible to anyone. And I don't really, to be honest, I don't think about it as much as like a lot of people do that know as much about the Bible as I do. Do you know what I mean? So it was more of a curiosity. I learned it and I can like recite things back, but whatever, you know.
I don't actually know what you mean. Would you tell us more? Go in depth a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We don't want this to be a religious hangout. Religious. I wanted to say to Rory, you know, Xanadu to this day, and it always will have a cult following. People will always love that movie, and
that's what I was trying to think of. What I was trying to say. That's exactly
people
like Rocky Horror. Like there's a cult following with Rocky Horror, but Xanadu is a different breed. But they're kind of like they have like this what is that with the two circles that come together? I can't think of it right now.
Yin and yang.
A Venn diagram. They're kind of like a Venn diagram. People that like Rocky Horror, there's like that middleman, which is like the middle that like Xanadu as well. And then
like them both. Yeah,
but there are a lot of people, not to be like controversial about it, but there were a lot of people on the Rocky Horror side, which amazes me because there was what was his name? I'm just a sweet transvestite from Transylvania. What's that guy's name?
Freddie
Mercury.
No,
that was his brother.
Mercury, but it was
you mean the actor? It was
Freddie's brother.
Frankenfurter. Like people love that with the aliens and all that other stuff, and it was like out of this world. And Meatloaf came with this weird fucking like thing, like, and it was just like, whoa, what is this, right? But then there's totally anti Xanadu because they say it's gay.
October has it. It's Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, that's it.
Tim Curry, yeah.
He also was the clown in the original It.
Oh my God.
But I mean, like, who cares? They were both really geniuses of movies that like made you think about things and made you laugh.
Well, it's a cult classic. Yeah, that really was.
Yeah, Xanadu is a cult classic. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But it wasn't even. It was like I think it was one of Olivia Newton-John's like best work. And the licensing for that with ELO, because, and I feel really bad for ELO because they're a great band, right? But they just had too many, they were just like, they didn't have the system where like they would hire out like the orchestra and stuff, where like they only got like a payday and that was it. Like they actually included everyone in the rights and all this other stuff. And nobody made money because the band was too big.
That's what I'm saying, Roy. There's so much that we can talk about the movie. Did you know she broke her tailbone, Olivia Newton-John, Rory?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she was roller skating, and early in the movie production, she broke her tailbone, and that's why you never saw her.
That's why she needs the walker with wheels.
Well, that's why Olivia Newton-John didn't do a lot of fancy dancing in the movie. She hurt her tailbone, and it was Very painful.
I can imagine that would
I'll bet.
suck. That
Yeah,
would suck.
there's so much to talk about that movie, and it's a cult classic today, and it always will be.
I don't even think it's a cult classic. I think people that I always look at that movie like if someone likes Xanadu and they like, you can say, have you ever seen that movie Xanadu? And they're like, oh my God, I loved it. Like, they're my people. Like, that's like the litmus test on that whole thing. Like, they're my people. Like, how could you not love that movie with like the little,
Yeah.
I mean, there was so much going on in that, and it was corny. It was totally corny, but people that would be serious enough to look at it and be like, oh my God, that was such a corny movie, right? I can't handle it. And like not realize how like every time I watch that movie, I feel uplifted for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes me smile.
Everybody does, Rory. Everybody.
It just
But
makes
even
me
the
smile.
music in Xanadu was huge hits. Magic, right? And Xanadu went #1 for a couple of weeks.
And
Yeah.
and Gene Kelly, of all people, Gene
Gene
Kelly
Kelly.
is in that fucking movie.
Yep.
Is he?
Well,
He's
He
one of the
doesn't
most famous dancers, actors of all time, and he's in that movie.
Oh, was he the old man in that movie? I'm learning
Yeah,
new things.
yeah.
Oh
Old
my
man.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that
that's
was
so
after the filming was done, but he and Olivia Newton-John.
And they had to beg that guy to get on, and then he joined, and then there were issues when he got on. He didn't even do the fancy skating in the movie for some reason. I forgot why. There's so much to talk about in
And then
that
think
movie.
about that movie too in the beginning where it was like where they had like that Technicolor / like muses in the beginning where she came from. Like that was like some high tech shit back in the day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean-
that was crazy. And I didn't think the main actor was that handsome. I thought he kind of had a flat nose. He looked like
And that building burnt down, Rory, in
Right.
in Los Angeles. The
Oh, did it?
Pacific.
Yeah,
Pacific.
Pan Pacific.
Yeah, the Pan Pacific. I wanted to go there with you and Rosie, but it's burnt down. It don't exist anymore. You know?
1989. Yeah. You know how I know all these facts I'm reading?
Anybody backstage?
Well, you're my age, Stellar, or you're
Yeah.
older. One or the
Well,
other.
I'm 42. How old are you?
I'm only 85.
85. Yep. Did you
I
know the
beat you.
roller
I'm
disco
93, I
scene?
told you.
Yeah, you are. The roller disco scene had 60 dancers in it.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yep.
There's so much to talk about. That movie is just absolutely crazy.
It was nominated for a Tony and for Best Musical and Book.
Did
But
they ever?
it-
I think they put it on Broadway for a minute, right? Didn't they put it on Broadway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a stage
Yeah.
version, absolutely, with Helen Hayes. At the,
Oh
Helen
God!
Hayes Theater.
But is Jeff Lynne even still alive? Because if he is, and he like literally goes like solo or something where they can afford, like if he came back with his band, somebody would fund that shit, and so we could watch ELO like live in Technicolor, you know,
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
in real life. Like I'd love that band. And the reason I keep on talking about this because we were talking about Xanadu, but like Stella and I were like talking seriously behind the scenes at one point, and like it came on to a conversation about like fucking ELO, and then it was gone. Like we literally were just talking about ELO. Like,
ELO is one of my favorite groups. Always
oh
has
my
been.
God, it's like
Always.
I don't even know. Like I can like die. Like when I die, I want ELO songs at my funeral. Like seriously, because
That's
like
right.
they're just so like instrumental that it like moves you even with the voices, you know, like
yeah.
Ave Maria can really like move you, right? But like
Oh yeah.
but the thing is like they had some sounds and everyone's like, oh, the Beatles and everything. Trust me,
The
I love-
Beatles are a joke compared
I
to
love the
ELO.
well, if
Yeah,
you've
they
seen
never
the
made
Paul
it, the
McCartney
Beatles.
show, oh my God, it's impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah, Rory,
But-
Rory, the subject of ELO alone is huge.
it is.
That is a huge band, and that guy, Leon, what's his name? Stellar something Leon, the main band member. That guy is a genius, and ELO is one of the greatest bands of all time.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you know,
Jeff
even
Lynne
the
was the main
Beatles.
guy, right?
Yeah, they
Huh?
didn't do a stage performance like ELO did. ELO was amazing.
Yeah, and you know another one that gets a bad rap that nobody really talks that much about is Badfinger. I really like Badfinger.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I don't know if you guys both agree, but like I felt like it was like a mix between the Beatles and ELO at one point.
I can't remember Bat Singer, right?
Badfinger. It was like they sang like
Right.
Baby Blue and but the wording and everything just reminded me of ELO. And ELO is like if people take out the, you know, some people think it's like really stupid to like listen to ELO and it's like totally antiquated, right? But the thing is like their wording on their songs, like even like Hold On Tight or
Oh yeah.
or like When I Was a Boy or Ticket to the Moon or, you know, like, I mean, they have Xanadu, obviously, right? But the wording of all their songs, like, if you didn't like the background music and you listened to the words of the song, it was so like it would hit you in
Oh
such
yeah,
a way.
Right.
ELO makes the Beatles look like poop.
Yeah, and the Beatles are
In
just
my
like,
opinion.
well, I would say, to be honest, I wish that Jeff Lynne would have been a member of the Beatles because that would have been the perfect band, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, to me, the Beatles are lullaby, the children's music, la 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 la, yeah yeah yeah. ELO is pure art and total genius and everything else, you know.
Yeah, it's funny because they're from Birmingham, England, and of course that's not that far. That's northern England from
Yeah.
where the Beatles were from.
Well, there's a whole conspiracy supposedly behind the Beatles, you know, who created the Beatles and all of that stuff, you know.
Right.
oh, it was just like, well, John Lennon wasn't an original member. He was not an original member. And who was it? The manager of whoever was doing it, they were like playing it in like different bands or whatever, but that was really a promotional effort. But I say the best promoter ever in the world is Colonel Tom Parker. That literally, I look up to that man and I want to know everything about him. And like, I love Elvis and everything.
Elvis.
That
Yeah.
man was like awesome. But with the Beatles, when they came in to America, it was nothing like I wasn't around. Were you around, Stellar, when the Beatles came into America? I'm sure you were like 10.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I saw them. I went to see them on my television set.
yeah, but the thing is it was nothing like what white America in the 1950s was used to, and then
No.
the
no.
60s happened, and yeah,
Well,
Elvis like shook the books with his voice.
1965 is what I remember. I believe they came over in 65. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it was 64. I think they came out. I think they came in.
Are you sure that's
1964.
awful far back? 54?
64.
Oh, 64. Yeah, I said
64. I think it was
Yeah.
64, and they came and they just had these like mop tops that was like shocking to everyone. It's kind of like someone with like tattoos all over their face that like starts becoming a Christian singer. Like
Yeah, you're
literally.
right. February 7th, 1964 at JFK Airport.
Yeah, so they came in and they did the British invasion, right? And it was this
Yep.
big fucking thing. And I think they came in right after Elvis got out of the military or something. I can't remember, but the whole point is like people were waiting for something like that, and they really did start the revolution of like think your own way and do your own thing and grow your hair out and do all this shit. You know what I mean?
The
So
first song they did in the United States was All My Loving at the Ed Sullivan Show. 73 million Americans watched. I was one of them. I remember that show.
yeah, I think I've watched it on YouTube. I wasn't around then. I'll say I was because I'm 93 years old, right? But I was.
Of
I wish I
course.
was there. The thing is like I have in-laws that are older, and my grandparents are older, right? And one of my in-laws is like before. I mean, I wish I could experience that where it's kind of like you get the shocker of what it is and get like some kind of thing in your head, like, wow, you know what I mean? Because the Beatles have been around my whole life, right? But I've heard many people say before the Beatles, it was different. Like they changed the music industry, right?
Yeah. I think that was negative. I think America was learning what's right and what was wrong, and then I think the Beatles came in and started making America totally infatuated with entertainment, and we started to lose track with what was right and what was wrong, because we learned from World War II and we learned from World War One, and I think there was something negative with Elvis Presley too. You know, we
Oh
started to
yeah.
lose track with what was right and what was wrong in America. And Elvis and the whole promo thing got us off track there, and so did the Beatles. But at the same time, you know, I want to love life and enjoy everything and be entertained. I'm just saying that's where Elvis came in and the Beatles.
Well,
I
yeah.
think it was a conspiracy, Rory. I think it was to get America off track because we learned a lot from World War II to get away from these bad people, you know, like Hitler.
We chose to get in that war, to be honest. We chose
Well,
to
yeah,
get in that war.
I know
The
what you
greatest
mean.
good and stuff like that. But honestly, Elvis, my opinion on Elvis and why he became so popular. One, Colonel Tom Parker. And the reason I say that is because if you were white and you were listening to what they would call black music, right? You were like completely shunned. Like I know that my mother-in-law, she lived in Arkansas back in the day, and if you were a white girl and a black man was on your side of the street, you had to cross over because it was improper to be on the same side of the street as a black man. And when she would listen to the radio and something came on that was like great or something, like there were
Thank
certain
you
radio
for the
stations.
super chat, Midnight Rocker. You forgot who I was, Rory. Gotcha. There you go.
Yeah. But the thing is like if you were listening to black stations, you were considered improper. If your neighbors heard you listening to black music, you were considered improper. And what Elvis did was he was a white boy singing black music, and it integrated the sound, which was amazing. It was super amazing for like, and I really wish that I could be in a situation where I could like see the epiphany of it all, because I was born in an age where everyone's equal, right? But like, I don't mind being born in an age where everyone's equal. But the thing is like to realize how people, how impactful it was, even though it's so simple in today's times, right? How they changed stuff. That's how Elvis changed the world. He started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Elvis changed everything. The people behind Elvis and the people behind the Beatles, they changed everything. And you know, to be honest, negatively right now, the country of the United States is our focus is entertainment. Let's enjoy ourselves right now and just let the world crumble. You know, let the United States crumble.
Well, Holly, tell me if I'm overcrossing what I'm saying because it's your panel. But my opinion is there is a lot of manipulative women that latch on to the Me Too movement. Okay, I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying some. Okay, that have really regressed the whole women empowerment movement. And then there are a lot of people and with the Black Lives Matter that are regressing from the progress that we've gotten to be equality with all races. So I'm really upset about that. But on the other hand, it makes me go back to when things started to change. Who changed them? What was the major like thing? Do you know what I mean? And it
Well,
was
can I jump in? Can I
yeah,
jump
go
in?
ahead. Go ahead.
5 years roughly after the Beatles came, because that was a landmark for music that kind of let young people just go wild. And it was a great time. We had Woodstock, and that was at Yasgur's farm. And it was crazy, right? 500,000 people. And
Were you there?
we had, no, I went the other way. I went to the West Coast.
Okay.
But we ended up having, you know, like Seattle's own Jimi Hendrix. There were black and white singers, and Elvis would say his musical influence was the blues, which is a great number of not only but many black singers, as well as church music influenced him. But I do think there was a coming together, a coalescing of a lot of different genres, including, I mean, you can't forget when I grew up, You were talking about crossing the street if a person of color is coming down the sidewalk, and I recall in my little town in Nebraska, we didn't have any African American people living there, and so they brought in two young black athletes who played basketball. They recruited, and they couldn't even find a place to live. So they were given a place in the basement of the Catholic Church's gymnasium. Nobody would let them stay. And that's back in the 50s. And things, we saw a real change. Baseball began with Jackie Robinson. You had Willie Mays. You had a lot of people that really had a tough time. They went from town to town, and some places would allow them to stay with the team. Some places they had to go to a black-only hotel. But this is the time when all of that was beginning to be looked at in a new light. And, the women's liberation, gay liberation would come later. But you also had the liberation, I think, of people of it wasn't complete, was it? I mean, of color. We're still dealing with racism. Some of it's more insidious now.
We are still dealing with racism, but it's only from ignorant people. And then there's the people that are angry because people are pushing that someone is racist when they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like there's like the Karens. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just like, I've been accused.
The Karens, yeah.
Yeah, I've been accused of being racist and I'm not. And it's like, okay, well, you're white. And that's why you don't like me, because I'm doing this, like robbing your house or whatever the fuck it is. You're just racist. No, that's not what it is. You're robbing my fucking house. You know what I mean? You could be Mexican. You could be white. You could be anything. I'm still not going to like you. You know what I mean? Like, you're robbing my fucking house.
Yeah, I frown on people that rob my house too.
What was nice about Xanadu, it was somewhat pro transgender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that's what was nice about Xanadu. It started to push in the transgender, as being okay.
And to this day, like, because I'm on panel with you, Tara, and I know you're not going to judge me for saying this, but like when I was younger, cross dressers were called trannies, right?
Right.
And then because they cross dressed, so they were transgender type deal. But we have all these new names, and it's like they and them and all this other stuff, right? But to be honest, like some of these pronouns make the English language not proper, if that makes any sense. And I don't mind if someone wants to be called they, right? But it's kind of like you're talking regressively if you're doing that. You know what I mean? Like, not to be an asshole about it, but like, I mean, some people really, I've never encountered anyone that has judged me for accidentally saying something that's not right. Do you know what I mean? But some people are really big fucking Karens about it. They're like super, like, you didn't refer to me as they. And I'm like, it never happened to me, but I see it on the news and stuff. And it's like, why are you so offended? Just correct them. Do you know what I mean?
Another thing that really, just jump back to what Tara was saying, the Rocky Horror Picture Show really, in my opinion, people might say, well, you're really blowing it out of proportion. I think that had a lot to do with accepting people who were perhaps on the fringe of sexual expression and acceptance. And I think you began to see people who weren't at one extreme. You had John Wayne and Cyndi Lauper at those two extremes, right? Femininity, masculinity. And the Rocky Horror Picture Show allowed for people to imagine and to celebrate real diversity in between those two extremes.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know a Rocky Horror Picture Show much stellar, but you are right about that Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, Tara, you got to watch it again. Like I don't know if you watched it when you were younger, but like
I don't like that style of clothing. I like more fashion, Rory.
Well, it's like it's dated back to like, when was it made? Like 79 or something.
Yeah, but I don't like the black stockings and panties and that's it. I want
all my money in the strip club. That's all I got to say.
Oh. When a woman wears a dress, that's awesome. That's what I say.
Yeah. But
I like the dress, you know.
I do agree with you though, Stellar. I loved that movie until it got to the aliens, and then I was like, "What the fuck?"
I know I took it a little far.
Went all fucking sci-fi, and like I guess
Yeah.
at the point when Meatloaf came in, which was a great performance, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
When he came in, I was kind of confused, and then it really confused me when they all got like shot up into the air or what.
Right.
Like, but up until that point, and the whole. I could have. I don't have the CD, but I could have the soundtrack playing 24/7. Like if I was in a shelter and that's the only CD I had, I'd be content with that. It was pretty good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I could live with ELO if there's nothing else.
yeah.
Yeah. Other than ELO, what is Freddie Mercury's band called?
Queen.
Yeah, Queen. Queen is one of the greatest bands of all time too.
Oh hell yeah.
The best voices of
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
American century. Let me tell you. I mean, beautiful, and even like his opera, because I like operetics and instrumentals in the background, right? But
Yeah.
even like that whole like that everyone makes fun of, even in Wayne's World, they were making fun of like that Mamma Mia song, whatever it was called, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Right.
But the thing is like it was so. Even you listen to the words and you're like, okay, this is a depressed guy that's gonna blow out his brains and shit, right? But the voice on it, and the voice, I mean, it just like the beautiful voice, and then the operetics behind it, and then like the band behind it, and you're like, wow, what a band! You know
And
what I mean?
Rory, when that song came out, I was a teenager, and they did not have the technology today. That's pure talent.
Yeah, they did not have the technology of today.
Right.
Yeah, I watched
Re-
it. Yeah, I watched it behind the scenes, and I guess the guys that were saying that Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Figaro, you know, that whole thing.
Right.
Like, I guess they went hoarse and they were like so pissed off at him because he had to have it perfect, because he had this envision of what it should sound like.
Well,
Yeah, he
well,
was
remember
there.
They were ready
the
for the
Flash Gordon. Remember Flash Gordon? How
Yeah.
popular that was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Flash Gordon. That those songs on Flash Gordon were so awesome. It's just crazy.
Hey, let me ask both of you this. Speaking of orchestral rock music, did any of you like the Moody Blues?
Yeah, I liked them. I liked them a little bit.
They
Stella.
had that song.
I don't
that
think I
music
know
was-
that band, the Moody Blues.
Really? Oh my
Well,
God.
they only had one
Nights in White
super
Satin?
mega hit, Stellar.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're Nice and White Satin, but they had
No,
Oh,
no, the other one.
then they had two. That's their big
I'm
one.
gonna have to look them up on YouTube after I'm off here, because
Oh yeah.
I know Nights in White Satin, but I always like. For
No,
some
there's
reason-
one more.
Well, it's another British band, you know. Boy, they had the talent.
What was that other freaking song they did?
Well, I know the ones I like. It's probably not one. For My Lady was a great song.
Oh, I've heard that one.
Was it Tuesday Afternoon?
I might be thinking of another band.
Wait a minute, was it
Stellar.
like Tuesday afternoon?
Tuesday Afternoon.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. Oh no, that was the Kinks that I'm thinking of. That's a Sunday afternoon. I was thinking of
Yeah,
Sunday
that's a
afternoon.
different song altogether.
Yeah, I know.
The Kinks, I think of, was it Lola? Remember that song?
Or the what was it? The something about the taxes. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
They were hilarious.
Holly, are you still alive? Because we're like talking over you, and it's your panel.
No, I was just letting you guys, like, seriously, I gotta go in a minute because it's been like 3 hours.
What?
Like, so
Well,
I'm just. I
where's
just moved.
Marshall? Marshall wanted on the panel.
Yeah, but he never came back in the. I was watching to see if he came back in the bed. Like, I'm just, listen. I just moved. Like, I'm exhausted because like we've only been here for 2 days, and so like getting the dog adjusted and everything has been like I've hardly slept at all. That's why I'm not. I'm starting to fall asleep. 'Cause
Well, what kind of music do you like, Holly?
it's like it's 2:45 for me, you guys. You know what I mean? So for you guys, it's like not the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. And at the same time, At the same time, my phone, like I'm trying to keep the stream alive because I'm running on hotspot. And you see these assholes in the side chat right now. Ever
I
since
don't.
Mark called me, like they're blowing up my phone right now too. On top of it all,
I'm
with
sorry
the
you're going
threats
through that.
and
I'm sure
if
Mark's
they do-
listening and he's like, why won't she come over to my panel? I told him, are you willing to go over to her panel? He was all cool with it. So if you
I don't
wanna
want him
come
on my
on-
panel. He knows that.
Oh.
He's not welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know I sound like a bitch right now, but I'm just not.
I came over here to make
Yeah.
amends, but
Yeah,
know,
you
you're
can't.
not-
It's
you're
been
not-
done. Like Rory, you just don't know. That's why my side chat was getting frustrated. Like you don't know the history. That
Hey.
since the dude, since the second day he showed up at like Mango's or wherever, this dude has fucking harassed me, and I'm not. And he's apologized, and I've forgiven him many times, and just for him to turn around and do it the next day. I don't have time in my life for it. I'm not interested. I'm not trying to be mean.
Ollie, when I go back to him and give him a report, can I say that
He's
you
been
did?
already. He's been trying. I don't know why he's acting like this is news to him, Rory, or he's putting you up to this. He knows exactly where I.
He's
stand.
not. He's not. I offered.
Right,
so.
but he's there. It's you're like the fifth person that he's done it. I did forgive him. Like
but
a few
it's the
times.
slip cheese here, okay?
But
It's the slip cheese.
I'm not. I don't. Yeah, I just don't want to.
Hey, it's been great talking to you, Rory, and of course Tara and everybody.
Who's starting
but-
the next stream when Holly needs to go? Like, who's going to do it, Tara or?
Hey, you used to do them all the time.
I can't. I'm on my phone right
See,
now.
here we
Oh, you're
go.
on
We
your
got
phone.
Lydia's fuck. I just can't. I'm too tired to deal with all the trolling and shit. Tara already explained this. Lydia, I don't fucking like you either, so you're not welcome here either. I don't know why you're in here on your troll account. Right, and I'm CP. Like at this point, it's not fun for me anymore because the trolling is that on hand, and I'm just I can't do it at fucking 3 a.m. I just
See,
can't.
that's where I lack as a person, as a panel host, because I don't pay attention to the side chat.
Well, no, I mean, it
always have to-
usually rolls right off me. I'm just like, I've already been, you know what I mean? We've been going for 3
No, I
hours.
literally
already.
can't see
I
the
don't have
side
it in
chat.
there.
Like, I literally can't see the side chat. So whatever's said about me, like people are like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Vegas Vixen just kept on going." It's like I didn't see what was going on. Like, you know, like, I used to get butthurt about a lot of shit. I don't anymore.
I'm not butthurt. Trust me. I'm just, if they're like, I'm trying to run a hotspot on my phone, and these people, like Mark Terry, I never gave him my phone number. He took it from my public docs. All these people have my, and like, there's just, it's not at this point, like I can only take so much where I'm tired. It's not fun anymore. The side chat, they're talking about me being into CP, and because I let Elvis up, I support fucking him having a kid in his van. And
oh my god,
it was fun for like the first 3 hours, but I'm just
these people just
Well,
like,
you know,
Elvis isn't into child porn. Okay, he's not into that. It's not his thing. Okay, so he found a friend that had the mental capacity as himself, and he invited him in, and he showed him online. Okay, and then it became this big old fucking ordeal. And I know that he was not doing anything bad to that kid. That kid found him.
It is chicken. I know her. It is. Trust me.
But with you, this whole CP thing, that annoys the hell out of me because
Yeah, I'm just you know, like when it starts all up again, I just at this point, like it's, you know what I'm saying, like even the people that are saying it right now, no, it's not true. It's just I just don't.
they're just
I
getting
don't,
their
it's
shits
not-
and giggles off. They're just getting
yeah,
their
it's
shits and
not
giggles
fun
off.
and-
That's what
and,
they're
like,
doing.
I'm just too tired, so I'm gonna go. You guys go to Stellar. Stellar, you do it.
oh
Stellar.
no, I gotta.
would love
You
to.
know,
Stellar would love to.
no, I've got some ladies coming over later that I have to entertain.
What about you, Tara? You gonna
Jeez,
start
I couldn't even get a laugh over that. What the hell's wrong with you?
I
people?
just laughed.
Yeah, you did. Thank
Well, I just
Yeah.
assumed it was. I just assumed that's what you were doing. I mean,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
okay,
I mean,
Stella.
and my mods can't even, like, it's not even fun for them because the only people in here now are like my mods deleting every single comment saying that I love CP. Like it's just not working.
Well, we put that to rest. We defined what CP
We
was.
did, but
and-
you know they don't stop, and it's not fair to the
No.
mods to feel like they have to stay on to do this job at this point to delete every single comment. You know what I mean?
right.
But Rory, I appreciate you coming over. I mean, we've never had issues or anything. I mean, we're friends. Like I know maybe I sound mean or cold or whatever, but I'm not the only person that feels this way. I'm not sure you know the extent of like the types of shit that Mark Terry has done. He accused Lindy of trying to get his wife fired. Like ran these whole campaigns about shit that everybody knows. I barely even answer people's phone calls or get back
I
to them.
can't say
I'm
anything about
certainly not
Wendy,
going to
can
call
I?
somebody's fucking job and try to get them fired. I'm tired of the dude. I'm not interested, you know?
Yeah, I don't really play into the bullshit on
Yeah, I'm just,
YouTube
I'm
anymore,
not
the
interested
drama,
in it,
but I
so.
can't judge him for thinking that his
Yeah, anybody
wife was
can. I
fired
don't
by
tell
Wendy.
anybody. I don't talk about.
can't
I don't
judge.
tell anybody not to like him or go to his chat. I just want him to leave me the fuck alone. He's fully aware of that. So
Right.
that's pretty much all it is. All right, I can't. The side chat is stupid. Moderators, you're the best moderators in the world. Thank you. I know it was rough. It's getting out of control because they can't even type at this point.
Thank you, Rise
Thank you,
Chicken.
mods. You guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you, panel. Love you guys. We'll do it again next Saturday.
Adios,
And,
guys.
All right.
hopefully it'll be cool for the first little bit, and then I mean, this is the way it goes. You guys know eventually like the trolls take over and it's just not fun anymore. So
Well, late at night. Let's
that,
all love bomb someone
But
next
you
week.
should title
Yeah.
this, if you want to hear about Xanadu or ELO, come to this chat right now.
it's all right. Like I think I liked it where it stood because we weren't fighting. And Tara, thank you for so eloquently explaining where we stood on that particular topic. You explained it good. I appreciate you. All right.
Yeah, Tara is
I'm falling asleep,
absolutely.
you guys. I love you guys. I gotta
Tara
go.
is a fountain of information.
Yes, she is. Well, so are you. All right. I love you guys. Good night. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you,
Love
Holly.
guys. I'll be more exciting on Wednesday. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye bye. Get off my lawn.
Is she live still?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but I don't think Tara realized that we can talk in the background afterwards.
I think we're still alive.
Oh, okay.
There's a delay. I'm having this fucking issue with my shit too. That was the other issue too. Like, I'm having like a terrible fucking issue with the slow. So when they're spamming me on my phone and